welcome everyone. Hello Nimby, hello Emily. I hope you guys are doing well today. Ash Echoes, we're gonna be playing episode 4. I'm really looking forward to this one. Last time, let me remember first real quick. Oh yeah, the doctor. Yeah, bro went crazy. Of course, Lukatada is this evil organization. They're the reason behind this incident and the previous incident, so we're gonna have to try and track them down. It seems like we are leaving the country of Highland to, I'm not sure where yet, but I'm really excited to see. So this chapter is called The Undergrown. And yes, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. I hope your afternoon is going well. The weather is nice in my area, so I do have my window opening. Hopefully no sounds are reaching to my mic. If there are, I will just end up closing my window. I do have a kitty sleeping behind me. Where is he? Yeah. I got Price knocked out on my bed. He shouldn't be a problem. He'll probably be asleep for a few hours and then maybe might walk around. But yeah, our main goal is completing episode 4. Very excited for this one. We're getting kind of close to finishing all up the main episodes. I think these 2 are left, and then there are event stories I have not really played. I know there is one out now, this. So I might stream this event next week. I just gotta see how my schedule works out. My Dear Love Extended demo on Steam. Ooh, how was that? I know I have a lot of demos I gotta play and record for videos. I gotta get back on top of that. I did take a little break to work on some other things, but I definitely gotta start working back on editing videos, recording, and all of that stuff. So hopefully I can get that and get a nice backlog going. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start. I don't know how long is this one actually. Those numbers 14. Okay, so it does look like there is some kind of conflict. Do not know. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. Oh, Bai Ji, bro, let Bai Ji live, because it ended at the end with Bai Ji getting stabbed, I'm assuming. I hope he's alive if he did get stabbed. That's best boy. They should not kill off my man like that. But yes, part 1 for episode 4. It is called The Perpetrator. So let's see how this one starts. Can you at least give me an answer? All right, so like a sandy area. So we got some new places. Cyrus is here! That's best boy! Oh, and Louis!
我能追踪到，他又慢下来了，在一片固定区域内徘徊，像是在寻找什么。近1个月来，弗雷一直保持着类似的行动习惯。可是，在这种远离天系通道的地方，究竟有什么东西值得他如此在意？这样的搜寻方式已经算得上是绝地3尺了。
Oh, I don't like that.
还有当初在天系禁区，弗雷利用提风制造的那场混乱，现在想来，依旧目的不明。
Execute chop shop food is hard in minigame. Ooh, okay. I'll definitely add that one to my list.
海林的人怎么说？
We're on our way from Highland. We're trying to make it there.
我刚与他们同步了最新情况。可以确定的是，有一个叫出世间的本土势力在针对白金科技。与此同时，他们也对其他 X 能开发研究者发起过袭击，似乎想要借此挑起同调者与普通人之间的争端。
Yeah, so Lokutada is like the big bad so far. We do not know their big, what's the word, agenda. We do know they do experiment on civilians.
这只是森罗人自己的问题。
对，是森罗世界的内部问题。同为黎维尔的外来者，弗雷本该和你一样置身事外，却选择了插手其中。这里面或许存在能够让他获利的东西。
获利？他根本想不到这么多。没有自我意志的傀儡，从来只会听命行事。
So then who's doing it?
你想说，在他背后主导这一切的，其实是圣冕吗？5年了，虽然我不曾刻意寻找，但是以他的高调，只要曾在这个世界行动过，就不可能如此悄无声息。好吧，他。
即使找再多理由， 你也无法否认，森罗是圣冕埃斯特班开启通道后的目标落点。
So the people from their world are targeting Sinlo
作为叛徒
specifically.
时，你的存在本身就是证明。
可是，
不必自欺欺人，你大可亲眼看看它是否存在。现在，告诉我弗雷德里克·达夫戴尔在哪里
1点钟方向，不远。
嗯。
等等，前面就是伊南娜驻军，还是绕开一些吧，别和他们正面遇上，以免引起误会。
Okay, I think Elanon is this area that we're in. So they are trying to avoid them.
这里不比海林，要是闹大了，还得麻烦御姐捞我们回去。我暂时还不想失去我的工作。
Alright, so they are by themselves. I don't know if any other part of Seed is here, but just
报
them.
口令，1105。终于结束了。
Did they actually censored it like that?
希鲁姆在上。哎，上一岗出什么事儿了吗？没事，从杀马石那边偷偷溜过来几只沙虫，虽然被咱们的人轻松摁死了，但是……伊鲁姆他。
In an instant, a strong gust shakes up the lands with devastating force. Oh, it's like a sand tornado. A gigantic tornado forms right in front of the soldiers' eyes, rising from the ground and reaching up into the heavens.
是神迹显灵，伟大的沙拉塔尔还在注视着我们吗？伊鲁姆在上，感谢你让战神沙拉塔尔看见这里的混乱，恳请战神降下神谕，为我们的未来指引方向。
Alright, they don't see this as a bad omen, something good about one of their goddess speaking to them. So maybe it's like a symbol of them. Oh, are we stuck in it? I swear to God. We're not gonna have a nice landing. Vane, connect to the tactical defense terminal and activate the X energy. Oh, we're crashing. We're actually crashing. Oh shit. Actual crashing. Safe landing? It's in the sand, right? That's not as bad as like crashing into like a plane or some rocks.
你有什么准备告诉我们的吗？从一开始就没想过解释，也不在乎我们支持与否，对吗？为什么要
Is that
发掘 X
Boreas?
晶石，而不是将其视作疫病源头彻底封存？为什么要将全部人力物力投入到 X 晶石能源化，却不肯分出丝毫去关注那些深受异化困扰、还在生死之间挣扎的人？
No, wait. Might not be. Hold on.
我知道您是可以做到的，但您选择不做，为什么？至少现在，能不能给我一个答案？
你要知道，你手上的那些资料，只是一次错误的尝试。不论是过去、现在，还是未来，我所做的一切，都是为了更快地将森罗武装起来。这就是能够保全森罗的唯一解法。
您对唯一解法的定义是什么？在提出为这个世界命名森罗之前，您是否已经预见太多未来了，老师？
当你看到的足够多，自然也会做出和我一样的决定。
看得见的未来也可能是个陷阱，甚至会因为未来具有可改变性而无法判断真伪，它只会干扰您对现实的判断。
白吉，你该相信我的。
It's Bai Ji. I should have known.
明天我会递交辞呈，之后安排1个月的时间完成工作交接。
Oh, is that why he
不会给大家
left?
添麻烦。您眼中那条通往未来的道路，请您自己去走吧。
孩子，不要把路走偏了。
屈官玄，
Okay, so that's just falling out with her teacher. Bro, please tell me Bai Ji's alive. Why are you giving me this? And whose hand was that? Okay, Silver Crash. Okay. Oh, you saw playing Ash Echoes? Oh, sadness. I've been enjoying it so far. I do know they just released a male character in the Chinese version, and apparently he's yandere for the MC. So when this man gets added to the global server in like a year, I'm gonna go crazy for him. Why am I still remembering that conversation from 3 years ago? So we were there, okay. We were there when he had a falling out with our teacher. Was it because of the talk we had in Old Town?
监督，你醒了吗？
Yeah, I guess I'm good. No injuries, right?
监督，你还好吧？
I'm fine. Where are we?
伊南娜的监狱。
Of course we're in prison. Crash land and then land in prison. Alright, well, as long as you're not dead, we can get out of this.
飞行器坠毁时，我也曾短暂失去意识，醒来后便已经在这里了。
Where's Zhao? The comms have been taken from us too.
还有我们配备的武器。
Alright, defenseless, cannot communicate with anyone on the outside.
应该是趁我们昏迷时搜过身，所有随身设备中，只有为了方便此趟行程专门配备的微型防御终端幸免于难。往好处想，小小不在这里也是桩幸事，或许他依旧是自由身，正在外面寻求营救之法。
I hope so. By the way, did you attempt to communicate with the soldiers and explain what brought us here while I was unconscious?
尝试过了，但是没有机会。
Alright, we just need to have a proper conversation. Hopefully one of them is willing to listen.
因为那场干扰了飞行器的巨大风暴，现在整个伊南娜营地非常混乱，一时顾不上我们。
Oh, alright. A sudden loud banging cuts through our conversation. The sound of metal clanging echoes through the empty cell, painfully sharp to my ears.
都是在边境地带行走的，说起话来怎么这么天真？
I'm sorry, I don't really know what's going on here. I was just told to travel here for work. Hello, sir. We gaze up toward the source of the voice to see a haggard-looking man in the cell almost opposite ours. When our eyes met, he flashes a mocking grin. So he's kidnapped too. Judging from his attire, he is likely a mercenary active in the nearby area. A mercenary who landed in the Elanon jail is likely from the other side of the conflict. A Sumash native, perhaps.
你好，敢问先生是？
敢问先生是？小姑娘，你靠着这张漂亮脸蛋儿，拿这套说辞哄骗城里那些老贵族是够了，用在我身上，我可消受不起呀。
I don't think she's playing, but okay.
看你们这样子，刚到这里吧？恩利都派来的？模样还挺小。听说那边的疯子很喜欢抓一些小孩子去培养，等养成了放出来的时候，就你们这么大，个个身经百战呐。
Alright, so there's lots of rumors floating about our area.
我在战场上见过你们的同僚，那滋味真是。
Bro, are you done yapping?
这么容易就被激怒啊？当心活不长。
Refraining from responding, I exchange a glance with Dion and tug her a few steps back, further away from the man's leering face.
躲什么？跑到这种地方连命都不要，脑子里还想着那些玩意儿。
He is not a nice man, but I don't know if we're gonna end up teaming up with him or not.
小姑娘，没听懂我刚才说的话吧？看来你们也不是恩利都人，不是伊南娜，不是沙马什，也不是恩利都。让我 想想，你们来自哪里，又代表着哪方势力呢？
What a bore, get lost. He can't really leave, so what a bore.
有意思。
Is indeed completely different from Halen here. Okay, so he doesn't really know where we're from. Okay. We got the little beginnings of it. We know there is a conflict between those two people. We're in jail, and this guy is also in jail. He's been kidnapped, captured, however you want to put it. They said he's a mercenary, so I'm not sure if he's gonna help us in battle or we're gonna fight him ourselves. He seems human, not an echomancer as far as I know or can tell. Temporary comrades, good luck to you all. So yeah, so we might do a temporary truce then. Oh, I gotta set one up. Give me a sec. Tongue in the middle.
没有其他人选了。
I did get a new character too. Hold on. I need my buffer. I got her. I haven't used her yet, but we'll use her in battle today and see how that works. And then I'll put my guy here. Okay,
这也属于配送工作。
we'll start with this team and see if it works. Alright, border between Sumash and Elanon. Time seems to pass by extra slowly when one is imprisoned. We can't help getting antsy as the sun gradually sets outside the barred windows.
监督，不然我再去试一下吧，看看能不能把外面的守卫喊进来，能交流几句也好。
奉劝你们一句啊，别干事儿。
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, we're still stuck with him. Why?
自己想想，这种时候出现在边境线上的都是些什么东西？咱们既然能被那群抓进来，就说明在他们心里早就有判决了。
Alright, so we have no real way of escaping. We're gonna have to do that. Okay, we can't trust these people is what he's saying.
指望那群伊南娜
We gotta
神棍
prioritize
大发
ourselves.
思维不活剐了你们献祭给他们的女战神，都算他们开恩。
可是我们，
哎，别说你们有什么特殊身份，有也没用。这时候向他们自报家门，地位越高，死得越快。他们可不敢拿自己的小命跟你们赌，只会趁着消息还没有走漏，先把你们再找个无人区。哼！如果运气好些，你们尸体没有被杀虫分食，过个几百年还能勉强当个可以出口赚钱的文物。只有到了那个时候，才会有人关心你们的身份。一群挖坟掘墓的
Bro, who the hell is this man?
一点一点猜测你们的生平，研究你们的死因。
Like, I know he's telling us the truth, but can he just shut up for a bit? Like, he only just had to give us the basic information. He didn't have to go all about the archaeologists cutting up our bodies.
您怎么能确定这就是伊南娜的态度？
的态度，这里只有最低贱的态度。怎样能活得长久，你们就能看见怎样的态度。怕了就坐下，别吵别闹，等我的人来接应时，说不定还能把你们带出去。
Alright, he's very confident in that. Why tell us all this?
看你们眼熟。
This is how you treat friends? What do you mean?
像伊南娜的小胡狼，明明还没断奶，却自认为很厉害，张牙舞爪，觉得自己能吃人。
You're avoiding the question. We were prodding us, trying to figure us out. Gave us advice on the situation at the border, and even said you could help us escape. What exactly do you want from us?
你们北边来的人说话都这么直接吗？就不能你知我知，点到为止？
If we're gonna be traveling together, I at least need to know your motivation for this.
这副表情，你们还真北边来的。别在意啊，我只希望越狱路上能有几个靶子，想放你们出去吸引火焰。
Yeah, I believe that one.
难道这里就只有我们吗？
啊，还有一个外乡人，被关在最里面那间，昏迷半天了，总是不见醒。我实在想不出有什么可以用到他的地方。
Alright, so there is someone else here.
怎么样， 话都摊开说了，如果你们还是打算走所谓的官方渠道，就等我走了再说，别拉我一起死。
I don't think we have a choice at this point. We're gonna have to hope either his group or Zhao comes and helps us out.
给个准话。
Maybe Cyrus hears that we're here.
冒昧问一句，您是为什么被抓进来的？
Yeah, how they capture you?
受沙马什委托，到阿达帕沙漠寻找祖先遗失的珍宝。我建议别信，毕竟伊南娜的人也这么说。
珍宝会与那场突然出现的风暴有关吗？
谁知道呢？我只看到风暴前多少军团深入阿达帕腹地，不仅一无所获，连人也一起消失了。怎么样，旁边的小姑娘想好了吗？
We're gonna have to work with this man at this point. We have nothing else. Yeah, it'll be our pleasure to work with you.
嘿嘿，还算有些魄力。对了，回答你们一堆问题，现在也该轮到你们满足一下我的好奇心了吧？
What's that?
派你们来这里的上级人物，这趟给你们开的什么数？
Well, technically, I'm a superior myself, so how should I answer? To be frank, we're here on a sort of business trip. Is this something we're allowed to reveal? I flashed Dion a helpless look, and she mirrors my perplexed expression.
这种事也要保密？
I mean, kinda? We don't really... with everything going on, I don't think I can reveal too much to him. Probably can't reveal that I'm a director of the whole part of organization either. About this much. I quickly make the hand gesture for 6 and refuse to say any more. Is that a lot in this area? Surprisingly, the mercenary falls silent at this. He must have seen right through our clumsy lie. We're about to start panicking when the guy speaks up, thoughtfully.
北半球的老板给这么多？
Okay, so he believed it. Sorry, guy. We're not really being paid. We're getting a salary for our job, but not how he thinks it. You just gotta keep up the lie at this point. We exchanged awkward glances, unable to come up with anything to say in the silent prison cell. Oh, is that his buddies?
敌袭！敌袭！守住！他们是冲着犯人来的！
The mercenary in the opposite cell sobers up and hurries to the door, responding with the same whistling sound before squinting to peer outside. We can't see what he's staring at from our angle, but his frown soon turns into a relieved smirk.
我的人来了。
Huh. They actually came back for him too. How big is this group and how important is he to them? Or are they just that kind of tight?
报告长官，火力缺口太大，前面要顶不住了。
你现在就进去，一旦他们突围成功，立刻击毙俘虏，一个不留。
Oh damn! Don't kill the hostages, please.
不能再
Let's
等了。
yeah, we gotta go.
监督，还请退后，让
I nod and step out of the way. A necromancer becomes stronger to a certain degree when they obtain their seed. Though she doesn't have her weapon right now, Dion should be able to handle the ordinary lock in front of us quite easily. But to our surprise, when Dion attempts to attack the flimsy-looking cell, her fist slides to the side feebly and barely damages the door any.
怎么会这样？
What's it made out of then?
这种材质，他们居然针对这些铁栏做过强化。这里不是关押普通人的地方吗？为什么会用上这个？
Do they know about her status then, or they just happen to throw us in here because that's all they had? Another door collapses, bringing up a bunch of dust. Amidst the dusty smog comes the mercenary who is imprisoned across us.
哎，这些后退。
He flexes his wrist and punches the gate, that stumped Dion with his fist. Following a loud crash, the heavy door falls down. Okay. Okay, so he was able to take it down himself pretty easily, but Dion wasn't. As if sensing something, my mini defense terminal begins to beep and vibrate widely in warning. An abnormal energy fluctuation alert. Could this guy be an echomancer? There's no radiation source here, so far away from the Skyrift passage. Why would an echomancer appear here? Meanwhile, several Elenon soldiers have just charged in, ready to kill us all, per the orders they received. The mercenary whirls around to face them with just his fists, and takes them out in no time, ripping all their gear off them as well. Thanks? Is it a gun? I reflectively reached out, only to realize that the man has tossed a revolver to me. Yes? Question mark?
多谢先生，不劳费心。
不错，那就跟之前说的，分头突围。娃子们，没事战友。
At least he corrected himself. Battle? Yay, okay, battle this time. So is it new enemies with different mechanics like last chapter? That guy's suspicious. He was able to take the door down easily, but Dion wasn't, and she's an echomancer. So he has to be an echomancer himself, right? But there shouldn't be any of the radiation outside the Skydrift area. Only explanation, something completely different than echomancers that we know of. Or he probably... Actually, wait. The radiation, though? He could have been in that area and got hit by the radiation as, like, a kid or something. Wait. Timeline, though. Alright. Oh, so we do got new enemies. Ooh. I haven't used her, so the first time I'm actually seeing her in battle. Alright, these guys aren't too bad. Oh, that's why it was there, because I have her too. Okay. It should be fine. He's fine with no attacks. So they're coming from both sides. Oh, they're coming all around, basically. So they got drones and everything else, but it should be fine. Cyros, bro. I love using Cyros, but he barely has anyone to attack because he's like he's like close range person. There we go. Oh, yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, that mercenary guy. We're definitely gonna see a lot of him later in the game. I don't know if we're gonna meet up after this battle or if you're gonna travel with him, but he is gonna be important to the plot. I don't know if they're gonna kill him off though. I probably might cry if they kill him off because I feel like before they kill him off, they're gonna make him like an ally. We get to know him as a character, and I'm just like, please no, don't make me like this man and then kill him off. I want him to survive, but seeing how everything else is, there is like a character who dies. Ooh, that was nice. But definitely made my model slow as hell. Ooh, so that's what it does. Okay. Her move is actually really good. Actually gotta read it though, because I definitely did not read a single skill. I just put her on the field and hope it works out. Okay, we're escaping. Okay. Ooh, it's the border between Simosh and Elenon Empire. The Elenon military camp is in complete chaos. Though he claims to be using us as decoys, the mercenary and his crew have apparently attracted way more attention, leaving Dion and I mostly in the clear. Did we shake them off? Alright, we gotta figure out a way out of here and kind of regroup ourselves and figure out what to do. We still need to find Jiao also. Phew. We didn't actually kill anyone while fighting our way out, I hope. Okay, yeah. We do not want a war. We cannot afford a war. They don't know who we are anyway. Might as well blame it on the mercenary. Let's do this one.
哦，对了，刚才突围时，我远远看见了哨塔，还有前面的防爆墙，那里应该就是军营大门所在。我们现在过去。
There's no hurry. There's only 2 of us. Better wait till the soldiers are all engaged by the mercenary group before making our move.
可惜刚才太匆忙，没有机会拿到他们的通讯仪。等出去之后，还得想办法购入一个，以便向外求援。
Yeah, we gotta contact them too back home.
糟了，
What is it?
我不记得小小和浩仓的联络号码。
No! Do I know at least Xiao's number? Thank you. It's alright. I have Xiao's memorized. We have another, more pressing problem. Typhoon soldiers have infiltrated the Elenon military camp.
我也注意到了，而且我也仔细辨认过，他们的模样与天系禁区里的那些不太一样，应该不是来自于同一母体。不知道出事间到底做了什么，说不定与我和知雪来这里的目的有关。
Probably. By the way, I suppose we can call it a silver lining. Despite the crash, we ended up quite close to our destination.
千多，您这算是苦中作乐吗？
We just broke out of prison. Gotta look on the bright side of things. That didn't sound bright. It's a fight breaking out near the entrance gate.
不对，声音是从监狱方向传出来的，发生什么事了？
Oh, there was another guy. So, can you see what's happening? He definitely said they had at least another prisoner there, and we did not help this man as far as I know.
整个军队都混乱起来了，有好几处在交火，还有一种我不知道那是什么，黑色雾气一样的东西正在蔓延弥散。不能等了，我们得立即离开。
We sprint outside at full speed, with Dion in the lead. Alright. As we run, our ears are assaulted by loud gunfire and screams. Ignoring them the best we can, we flee towards the entrance gate. I glance briefly backward, once to see that the black fog Dion mentioned already in the periphery of my vision. I may just be imagining things, but... Oh, is that the person? What was it, Frederick? I seem to spot a blonde figure standing there in the very depths of the fog. Okay.
倒也不必笑得如此，
And that's why Cyros and Lumi are here.
庆祝一下也。
Okay. So it definitely has something to do with part of their home world. Director Xiao? Hello? What do you mean Director Xiao? With our current positions in close proximity, you're making yourself easy prey.
我会履行好自己的职责。
Oh, it's
请您放
just
心
Dion? Easy battle, please?
我和知雪，你给我站住！哎呀，小苏姐姐
Yep.
你就是这样对救命恩人说话的吗？
You actually saved her? Why?
救命恩人个头啊！你敢说后面那群杀马士追兵不是你弄出来的？刚才在那个实验室里，我本来跟看守士兵说的好好的，他都已经同意把误抓我们的事情反映给上级了，你干嘛还要二话不说就把人放倒？被人当成通缉犯追着跑会上瘾是吗？
Oh, she's pissed.
你不会告诉我，你没看出来他在拖延时间吧？
拖延什么时间？
关押我们的地方是个毒气室哦。
Ooh.
虽然不知道他们打算用什么气体来对付我们，但是那么危险的地方，我一秒也不想多待。你觉得呢？现在知道误会我啦，要不要考虑一下？先道歉再道谢呀？
你过来。走近一点，我又不打你。
Oh, now you guys are stuck
对
together.
不起。还有，多谢你的信任。X 能禁止手铐，9名基地点单，专门对付你这样的统调者。你是第一个试戴的，有没有觉得很荣幸啊？
哦，这样的行事风格， 你是在模仿他吗？我们那位亲爱的小监督。那你现在是什么呢？白金科技的小监督？
不用挑衅我，我做事就是喜欢模仿他。我从小连作业都抄他的，你服气
Just saying that to your enemy?
哼，服气。只是你有没有考虑过一个问题？
You're kind of stuck with her now, right?
像现在这样的动作，这样的。
I'm sorry? What is the scene?
很适合袭击你哦。
Bro, my Zuru, I swear to God, you love teasing people.
你恶心我也没用，好不容易才抓到你，有本事你就带着我的尸体逃跑，反正我是不会解
Do
决
not
他
give her
的。
that option.
恩将仇报，下次再也不当好人了。
反正也没有下次了，你随意。现在，把你从监督那里拿到的阻断药资料交出来。
那种烫手山芋，我当然一上飞行器就转移出去了，怎么可能还留在身上？现在可能已经跟着飞行器一起被炸成烟花喽。
Bro. So that paper is long gone.
真的？
真的？不信你搜，我不反抗。
那你突然从海林跑到南半球，又准备帮出事间做什么坏事？
这个嘛，偷偷告诉你哦，我当然要再偷一份资料啦。
I believe that.
我说的可都是实话，现在就可以联络我的上级替我证明。
你等等，
我不等。喂，小谈话吗？告诉你一个好消息，我被白金科技的人抓走了。现在他不信我是来南半球偷资料的，你帮我说句好话。
Ma'am? Bro, so she's really telling that she's handcuffed to Xu Xiao. They're actually really stuck together until we find them. Oh, did it not go through?
你又耍我，你是不是根本没拨出去？
不对，是这里的信号有问题。
我信你个鬼！我现在就联系浩仓，你有什么话都等回到海林，坐在审讯室里再说吧。
Yeah, okay.
我就说吧，是这里的通讯断了。偌大的南半球啊，就是我们两个小女子孤苦无依。
哎，你别晃那手铐了，哐啷哐啷的不吵嘛。我还有白金科技的内部通讯可以用，说不定他们早就会合了。找监督也是一样的。
Ooh, about that. Forcing Mazudo Oriyuki's wandering hand downward, Xu Xiao picks up the call with her other hand. This time, the call goes through, but no one picks up on the other side.
好过分，他不接你电话哎。
该不会出什么事吧？
Can you call him? Okay, so she can call him.
浩仓，谢天谢地，终于联系上了。监督在你身边吗？为什么这么久才接？
抱歉，我刚找到这个白金科技的通讯设备和一些 X 能装备，监督与敌人暂时下落不明。
下落不明。你现在在哪里？我马上过来。
以南纳军营，但是我建议你不要轻举妄动。放心，小监督他们不在军营反而是好事，这里到处都是尸体，情况很不对劲。
监督小心，他们的人又追来了。
Bro, give me a break. Let me rest for a bit. Move towards the alleys while fighting them off. We need to prioritize getting out of here over defeating our opponents. Alright. Xu Zhao and Maizuru are stuck together. They are not going to get along at all, but it's going to be funny to see their back and forth. So Dion, is there anything nearby we can use to block the enemy? Okay, so we're getting a new mechanic. This place is almost deserted, with only those old canisters left. Those might be abandoned gas canisters left by the locals. Be careful of explosions. I'll use the terminal's barrier to shield us from the impact. Alright. Illume, we ask for your divine protection over our mind and body, so that's their god. What's he muttering about? Don't mind him. Let's take them off first. Alright, we're gonna go ahead.
随时待命，飞星幻影，带影留痕。
Is that gonna explode though? There seems to be some strange sand barrier on that chaser earlier. Fortunately, sand can be dispersed. Okay. Oh, okay, so they do have another effect on them. Some enemies gain sand's protection upon entering battle, reducing the damage they take. Eliminate elite enemies with the sand protections continuously deal damage to nearby targets. However, enemies with sand protection will take additional damage when on a fire zone, so that's what the gas canisters are for. Okay. When these enemies' HP drops below 50%, or when they are hit by an expanding gas canister, they will lose sand's protection. Okay, gas canister or HP below 50%. Alright, so they have reinforcements. Don't confront them head on. They tried detonating these abandoned gas canisters. Okay. So just like the last time. So certain ones I want to use. Alright. After activation, it will trigger a big explosion, capable of breaking sand's protection and dealing significant damage to enemies. So it will generate a fire zone. So it looks like I can use these once is what I'm assuming, right? Compared to the ventilation system last time. Alright. So let's use the canister once more. I'm not close enough to it, right? I'm in the fire area, but I should be fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a mechanic. I just gotta be careful if I shoot it off next to me.
没有找到目标踪迹。
奇怪，明明是往这里跑了，怎么一转眼就不见了？
Sounds like a woman's voice. I don't know if she's gonna be an important character later.
如果加禄大人在就好了，凭他的能力，什么人找不到？
闭嘴！让战神大人来干小兵的活，你找死吗？
能一观加禄大人的战斗英姿，死也值得。
我看你还是做梦更实际一些。走了，去前面看看。要是再找不到人就算了。
Is that someone right here?
他们走远了。对于是否能抓到我们，他们好像并没有太在意。
Please do not shoot us. After all, as long as you're not in the military camp, we're not their responsibility.
监督，如果一开始我们在军营时自报家门，现在就不会这么轻易被放过了，对吗？
I don't know. It's getting dark. Let's get out of here before we. Yep. He was gonna grab me. Well, damn! A kidnap too? Again? Crash landing, prison, and now being kidnapped. Having a wonderful day here today. Alright, a light of hope for 4. Ooh, hold on. Pretty boy? May have heard my other name. Hello.
其他人选了。
事情就是这样。由于那场突然出现的风暴，白金科技和出世间搭乘的飞行器双双坠毁。估计现在双方的人都分散在这条边境线上，暂时没有会合。小监督不是同调者。 敌焰的惯用武器也被放在这里，如果他们没有同行，恐怕会很危险。我们得调整一下行动的优先级了，先把他们两个找出来再说。你怎么了？
感觉到了吗？这个营地里有很强的神力残留。
Yeah, that Fred person was here, so that's who they might be sensing.
我对于神力的感知，并没有你们这些主技敏锐，但是看这里的惨状，能猜出来。 真的是神力残留，你确定吗？
从来没有这么确定过。跟我来。这就是源头。
有弗雷残留的气息，这里也是他行踪消失前最后现身的地方。除此之外，这里还有白金科技的小监督和迪彦短暂停留过的痕迹。但是很奇怪。 我感受不到他的存在，
那就再往深处看看。
He moves past Cyrus as he speaks and leads the way into the depths of the prison, shrouded in darkness. Cyrus remains in the same spot for a bit, watching Luminota's retreating figure before finally following him. As they move closer, the black fog, recently curled up in a dark kernel, begins to swirl, as if having sensed something, and extends a long, twisted wisp, wandering its way in Luminota's direction. It doesn't seem hostile. Instead, it spirals around him, almost affectionately.
滚开！
As the cold blade slices through the wisp, a soft, sharp screech lingers in the air. The black swirling essence, temporarily condensed into a fog, finally dissipates into nothingness after losing one of its tendrils. The once dark corner is finally lit up by the daylight. Countless battered corpses of Elanon soldiers lie there, surrounded by a few Typhoon soldiers long dead. Illuminated by the afternoon sun pouring in through the windows, their identical crystallized forms are clearer than ever. Although their poses differ, they're all glowing in a luminous blue, the color of an X crystal. So there is X crystals here.
新的盛世，尊敬的圣母陛下在借此恢复自身。能找到非全盛期的他，对我们来说不失为一件好事。他与达夫戴尔都已经不在这里，我们也可以离开了。去找你说的那位。
He waits, but doesn't get a reply from Cyros. He turns around to see Cyros kneeling on one knee, a palm pressed onto the ground. His hand is trembling, yet his expression is utterly calm. Subtle energy tremors spread in all directions from his palm. The ground begins to shake, sending debris crumbling down, as it's about to bury this entire place whole.
够了。
Oh, buddy, are you okay? He is not okay, y'all. Without commenting any further, Luminotos slices through the air towards Cyros with his large scythe. The impending danger forcefully drags the latter back to his senses. He reflectively jumps backward. Drip. A drop of blood lands on the ground, blossoming like a red flower, its color uncannily bright. Cyrus shuts his eyes tight, finally sensing the slight, prickling pain on the side of his neck.
你差点毁了我的封印。
是吗？
You okay, buddy? You just breathe a bit. You got it.
这里已经没有活人了。
但是营地之外的地方还有。埃斯特班距离这里不会太远，大战在即，不要浪费你的力量给他们送葬。
Oh.
凶手的死亡比任何形式的怜悯，都更能给亡者以慰藉。
我知道。
检测到异常能量波动，危险等级极强，请尽快脱离当前环境。检测到异常能量波动，危险等级极强，请尽快脱离当前环境。
那个东西一直在发出警报，是因为我吗？
And you are?
不要再靠近了，不然即便你是同调者，我也不会留手的。
同调者。
Oh, does he not know about Echomancers, or at least what he's called?
追捕你们的人还没走远，我知道你不敢开枪。
Same voice actors eventually? Yes, Kawanishi Kengo. And if you're into Hypnosis Mike, same voice actor as Rosho.
否则，在这位小姐挣扎时，我不会松手。
但是我们认得你的这身衣服与军衔，伊南娜的上尉先生，你想要做什么？
不用担心我会抓捕你们。
What are you doing, sir? They're looking for us.
因为从某种程度上来说，我已经是伊南娜的逃兵。
什么？
你们或许不认识我，但我见过你们。当你们的飞行器坠毁在两国边境时，是我亲手将你们从不断扩张的风暴中带出。 送往伊南娜军营。
我看见他们了，就在那里。
Oh no. Bro, can we escape, please? Okay, another fight when we just have Dion. No, wait, we have a regular team. Hold on. I'm a liar. We have a regular team. Alright, this should be easy. It has the gas container mechanics. Alright, we should be fine. We have quite a few enemies, so I'm gonna wait to use the gas container. We have two? We have two! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to use it until one of the bigger guys comes in. So we have that area here. There goes our buddy. Alright, while they fight, I can take me a water break. Alright, we're gonna get to the first ending part soon. Depending on where they attack, I'll use one of the canisters. Okay, that one or that one. Okay, so don't use it yet. Let me wait up. Oh, let me skip that. Ooh, terminal got hit. Alright, where is he? Over there? Hold on. Hold on. No, bro, let me use the damn canister. Oh, I guess there's no need. Oh, we're moving. Okay. Then I could have used that other one. We have two now. It should be fine. Oh, they didn't have it. Okay. So it's just around. Okay. We should be good with the rest of the fight. This guy that helped us. So he said he helped us when we got in the crash and took us out. Makes me wonder, did he also see Xiao? Because we weren't in the prison with her. Unless when we crashed, she's crashed somewhere else. Or maybe close by enough. I'm hoping close by. So we know she's stuck with Maizuru. The guy helped us. He brought us to the camp. He called himself basically like a traitor or a deserter. So I'm wondering if they're like, hey, just go ahead and kill these people. And he was just like, nah, let's not do that. But even if that did happen, if they basically like tell him, go away, you're a traitor now, they would still kill us in the end, right? So there is a reason why we're still alive, why they kept us alive, honestly. So we can figure out why is that, and why is he deemed a traitor, at least by himself. And also his arm is broken, so he can't really fight? Question mark, do you know if he has any abilities? He doesn't know what an Echomancer is also, so that's something important. Okay, let's go ahead and use these. There we go, okay. Yeah, so does this area know anything about Echomancers? Because he was confused by that term. Okay, we escaped, thank God.
可以休息了，他们没有追上来。
And who are you? Can I get a name? Running away from other soldiers despite your status. So you really are a deserter, huh?
你现在还不相信，是吗？我不能接受用击杀同胞的方式自证，泄露机密也不行。除此之外，如果你有其他合理的要求，可以告诉我。
What are you even thinking? Do I look like the kind of villain who forced you to do this? Top one?
所以，不需要自证了。
You did save us? You did help us. Well, you're telling us you saved us. We don't know for real, but I'm gonna believe you for now. You haven't killed us at least, so I'm assuming you're good? At least on our side partially. Sir, we came from Kubanesi in the north for business and wanted nothing to do with the conflict between Elanan and Sumash. Therefore, as long as you don't try to harm us in any way or threaten our safety, we can interact without issue.
好的。
Oh, Right. So, like you mentioned, you're the one who brought us to the Elenon military camp from the side of the crash, right? Did you see anyone besides us during that? A blonde girl, perhaps around my age, a multiracial descent?
没有。说实话，我赶往风暴边缘的目的并不是营救你。
Oh, okay.
当时那里聚集了太多亟待救援的伊南娜士兵，找到你。
You must thank you for saving us either way, sir.
说不上什么恩情，我只是依照规定将你们作为疑似间谍
Okay, so
关
as
押，
spies
你们
instead.
不必为此道谢。
So not just outright kill whatever enemy or people you don't know. Okay then. Would you mind telling us your name?
米达斯，米达斯奈格尔图。
Midas. Okay.
你们或许还听过我另外一个名字。
Is he?
在成为逃兵之前，我是伊南娜竖起的战旗，是伊南娜对外宣称的战神加洛。
Oh shit!
倒也不必笑得如此。
Bro, that guy was just talking about him earlier when they were trying to find us. And that lady, the leader, she's basically like, you don't need to have him come and get some small fry. So he's actually really, really important. And I want to know, why is he deserting their military now? If he's worked for them for so long, what changed? Change of heart? All right, next is the God of War. I spent day after day going through the same routine, trying to fulfill everyone's expectations. We're gonna get some backstory.
没有其他人选了。
Team, we're good.
其实我并不是第一个被冠以战神称号的士
Oh,
兵。
so it gets passed down.
在此之前，战神沙拉塔尔之名就已经响
Okay,
彻
so
如
Salazar and Illuminate are two different people. Okay.
他于16年前崛起，彼时距离伊南娜与沙马什因曾经的帝国分裂而开启混战已近100年。传闻中，他沐浴在伊鲁姆的神光之下，
Okay.
因获得神眷被赐予神器，从此觉醒远超凡人的力量。自那以后，有沙拉塔尔大人坐镇的战场，伊南娜必定所向披靡。在接连的大捷之后，我们终于将战场推到阿达帕平原，也就是这里。从我们脚下的地方到沙马什曾经的国都，直线距离仅剩10公里。然而，就在我们以为军队会在沙拉塔尔大人的带领下一举攻占沙马什，结束100年战乱的时候，战神陨落了。
Damn, right when they're about to get victory?
神眷消散。伊南娜上下不论军民，只知道那是一场来自沙马什的暗杀。还有，我们需要新的战争旗帜。于是，一个公开的计划启动了，代号“造神”。所有人都狂热地期待着一个新的神眷者诞生。我不知道计划实施以来有多少人参与其中，我只知道，我终于走上了和沙拉塔尔大人一样的道路，回到了这片神陨之地。在很多人的期许之中，日落该伴着日升，但是因为一些无法言明的原因，我必须将自己放逐。到了。
Okay.
这个佣兵酒馆能为我们提供暂时的庇护。
有好多人。
他们大多是雇佣兵。这周边有不少伊南娜与沙马什双方默认的佣兵驻地，可以算是阿达帕平原上少有的缓冲区。一些国际组织与救援机构也驻扎在附近。如果你们有需要的话，就去找他们帮忙。
Thanks. But wouldn't people take notice of you because of your status?
在这里，穿着伊南娜军装的人未必就为伊南娜效力，反之亦然。更何况，战神加洛 与战神沙拉塔尔完全不同，没人知道他的样子与战斗方式，甚至可以说，没人相信失去战神沙拉塔尔16年后的今天，伊南娜还会有新的战神诞生。大多数人都只当他是个幌子。在这里，人人都可以是战神加入。
哈哈，这些年伊南娜隔三差五宣传他们的造神计划成功，新任战神入伍。结果杀马什的悬赏发了一批又一批，最后全都因为消息不属实撤回了，一点都没让我们赚到。
Is that our guy?
兵团
Yep.
代号怒蛇。
Hello, buddy. HFS Corps.
小崽子们好啊，真巧。
Glad
又
you're
见面了
alive. Yeah, what a coincidence. I look behind him to see over a dozen fully armed mercenaries standing up, having us surrounded in no time. Oh, okay. What do you want? Did you want money? I can get you money. Just leave me alone.
不用紧张。
这位先生说的对，没有哪个会在中立区开火，除非他想与所有人对立。啊，战神也许可以，但是相信我，这世上早就没有所谓的战神了。有资格在这片地方打下名号的，只会是各大雇佣兵团，剩下的，不管是伊南娜还是杀马什，能被他们推选出来的，都是天才演员。批量挑选，批量培训，批量送死。就算你在这里大声宣告自己就是战神加入也没关系，毕竟在我们眼里，战神就是个新晋影帝的头衔。
你误会了，我只是个逃兵。
看得出来，畏畏缩缩，敌人就站在你面前挑衅，你都懒得动手。
You don't gotta always fight, though.
有意思。你为什么要逃？看清这两个国家的真面目了？如果你想要打回去，怒蛇兵团欢迎你。
我已经不能再参与战斗了。
你受伤了吗？很严重的伤？好奇
Who's
怪，
this?
有人关心你的身体健康，你不仅不回答，为什么还是这样一副表情？这位是……
好，介绍一下，先前在伊南娜营地来接应我们、协助撤离
Okay.
的狙击手。
So she works with him.
你们好呀。
Hello, ma'am.
可惜根据老板定下的日程，接下来我们该去目标位置待命了。等那里的工作结束，我再来找你们交朋友。交朋友？我哥哥说过，只要资金到位，雇佣兵可以跟
They
任
got
何人成
funds,
为
pay
朋
for
友。
friendship.
怒蛇，走了。
哦，好。对了，天色不早了，如果你们今天还准备休息的话，最好选在入夜之前。要以最充沛的精力应对黑暗，也是我哥哥说的。再会。
And there they go. Glad they didn't try and set something up with us. No conflicts yet, please. As the final mercenary exits the tavern, I finally loosened my fingers, which had been pressed tightly around my mini defense terminal. It began vibrating like crazy the moment the HFS Corps approached, implying a rather terrifying fact: that there are more Echomancers in this small mercenary group besides the two snakes who try to chat us up. So many of them. Too many. Even in the seed building in Highland, there's a low density of Echomancers then and here in this tiny tavern for mercenaries. Do they... That's the thing, do they know about Echomancers? I don't think they know about the term Echomancers and anything corresponding with that, but they do know that they have abilities. I think that's what it has to be. Where did all these Echomancers come from? There's no radiation source here. What exactly happened in the southern hemisphere when we had our attention elsewhere? Is this situation unique to Elenon? Or is it the same even in Sumash and Enridu?
你的脸色很不好，呼吸也乱了。
Almost forgot. He's an Echomancer too. Meet us. Why do you insist on sticking with us? Are you telling me something? Or are you not telling me something? Ooh. Have you ever heard of Seed? Have you heard of Echomancers? He did not. He had like a questioning voice when we said it earlier. Have you heard of Seed? I think that'll be a bit better.
不清楚，
Echomancers?
不明白，
Me? Do you know who I am?
不知道。
Then why are you sticking with us? Why are we different? And do you know that you're an Echomancer?
什么？
After the Sky Rift incident in Halen 5 years ago, certain humans with special constitutions develop what we call seeds in their bodies, enabling them to wield powers beyond the control of ordinary humans. Think back carefully. Did you ever experience symptoms like these?
我想，我明白你的意思了。你是说，我们的造神计划并非真正的神灵显迹，而是一些已经在你们那里经过验证的东西。
Smart. Is that what happened?
可是，时间对不上。你说5年前，而我从造神计划中得到的力量，与16年前就已经觉醒的沙拉塔尔大人一脉相承。
That is true. So how is it the same? Because all the radiation stuff happened 5 years ago, but the goddess was 16 years. So was the radiation here earlier than what we expected?
就算这种力量并非真正的神眷，我也不认为它会来自于你口中的那个天系事件。
为什么要发掘 X 晶石，而不是将其视作异病源头彻底封存？为什么要将全部人力物力投入到 X 晶石能源化，却不肯分出丝毫去关注那些深受异化困扰、还在生死之间挣扎的人？我知道您是可以做到的，但您选择不做，
Oh, right.
为什么？
So this conversation is important.
至少现在，能不能给我一个答案？
你要知道，你手上的那些资料，只是一次错误的尝试。不论是过去、现在，还是未来，我所做的一切，都是为了更快地将森罗武装起来。这就是能够保全森罗的唯一计划。
If the earliest Echomancer appeared 16 years ago, could that be the reason the professor chose not to seal up the X crystal immediately after the Sky Rift incident? Because X-stellar mutation syndrome was already spreading silently like wildfire in the southern hemisphere, and it was inevitable for more Echomancers to be born, because it's something that simply cannot be prevented.
看到的足够多，自然也会做出和我一样的决定。
I found the professor's employee card at home yesterday. He didn't seem to have kept a copy of the documents concerning the overseas lab, though. A lot of the clues that the Red came across at the hospital seems to suggest connections between the professor and Lokutada, but I don't buy any of that, Lottie. What would he... Bro, Professor, please. And Lokutada. What brings them to Elenon at a time like this? Could it have something to do with the abnormal situation here? Maizuru did say she was looking for more documents. I do believe her on that front at least. Meet us. We need to talk. Preferably somewhere private.
天黑的好快啊！放心，这里是个很不错的落脚点，保你今夜能睡个好觉。快躺下试试，看我铺的干草床够不够软和？
这么一小片空间，明明只够你一个人躺吧？还是说，你就只准备让我替你试试，踢完剑以后再把我赶起来扔到一边？
不会，他就是给你准备的。小苏姐姐， 敢动吗？
无事献殷勤，你又想做什么？
这次真的没有别的意思，只是因为我自己用不上，所以才便宜你了。
你是准备守夜吗？这不是一个人的事，也可以你先休息，等换班时间到了，我再喊你起来。
不要，算是我自己的一些小习惯吧。你不知道，我这个人呢，向来不会躺着入睡，夜里也很警觉，一点动静就能醒，用不着换班这么麻烦。你盯着我做什么？
我在想，你之前到底生活在一个怎样的环境里？Red 在森罗排查出了一个五河之血，但是拥有这个名字的人早就已经去世了。
How long ago? Is this the name she just stole? Or someone she knows?
你这个五河之血又是从哪个世界冒出来的？黎威尔还是黑曜？
请收起你的小小监督语气，又想学他了是不是？
We are buddies, thank you very much.
苏小小姐，在这里我要严肃地点明你的错误。谁告诉你五河之血就一定是真名呢？
Of course. Is it not your real name?
这不是你自己告诉监督的吗？难道千鹤是真名？
当然都不是了。你不觉得逗他玩很有意思吗？他脸红的时候，连带着耳垂也会跟着红起来，特别可爱。
好吧，那你真名是什么？
Are you gonna actually tell her?
不要追问这种东西，早就忘记了。不过嘛，我是从哪儿冒出来的这个问题，告诉你也没关系。恭喜你猜对啦，正确答案是黑曜哦。
所以你先前能一眼看出毒气室，也是因为在黑曜见过类似的东西。
不仅见过，我还亲自体验过呢。说起来，都已经是5年前的事了。当时我自己当诱饵，把20几只行尸引了进去，关门落锁。
I'm sorry, you were in there with them?
等着我的临时队友开启阀门。
Well, obviously you survived.
你猜结果怎么样？没想到啊，行尸居然还会怕毒气。我就看着他们在我面前倒下、挣扎、抽搐，然后就安静了。毒气这种东西只能在活人身上见效，对吧？但它也能被用来对付行尸。你说，在他们彻底不能动弹之前，到底算不算还活着呢？
根据我们的研究，黑曜的行尸处于生死之间，是一种由于体内的异化细胞高度活跃而导致的高度异变现象。从这个角度上来说，即便已经没有理智，但行尸确实还活着。
很有思想的东西，只是被强留在世间的躯壳。要我说，只有在死亡前奋力挣扎的那一刻，他们才算是终于意识到，自己从前的浑浑噩噩的状态叫活着。哎呀，又是一遍背大锅，好可悲啊！这么说起来，腾调者与行尸之间的差别，其实比我们距离普通人还小啊。
天快黑了，你不要说这种会让人起鸡皮疙瘩的话。
嘘
Please just be a random person.
怎么了？
好像有人靠近。
从哪边来的？我们要不要避一避？
走，趁还没被发现，去埋伏他们一手。
Oh god. Please just let it be a civilian. Might be somewhat important though. Right, they're still connected. And of course it ends there. Alright. Okay. We got a bit more information, especially more about the... Oh god, forgot the name already. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start. Zoo, it's 2. Okay.
夜色感染了。不许逃跑！
Let me see which way these guys.
这个东西来。
Okay, buddies.
目标锁定，火力覆盖准备。
抱歉啦。
Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine.
来点重量级的东西来。
Both ways, we should be fine. Yeah, we're good, okay. So So the whole Gadu thing and the goddess. So the goddess happened 16 years ago, way before the Skyrift incident with the radiation X mutation. So if what they're saying is true and what we believe is true, she is the first iteration or instance of someone being an echomancer, but they didn't know about it being an echomancer. We'll skip that. So the whole radiation thing's been in this world for much longer than what we expected. And it seems like our professor might have known something about that and just didn't really tell us. And that's why he had that falling out with Bai Ji. Bai Ji wanted to actually help the people who have this illness instead of just building defenses and the energy and stuff like that. He wanted the research to go to something better in his mind. The professor was like, yeah, let's not do that. We need to bolster up our defense just in case. And I'm assuming the professor said that because he knew about the first instance of the Echomancer. Alright, where are we going? We move in? Yeah, we are. Okay. So Gadu does not know anything about Echomancers or anything like that. They truly believe that they were basically chosen by their goddess to help fight the war. And Gadu is just a name passed down. So they probably weren't specifically talking about him in that other scene. Just one of the Gadus, one of the gods of war. But the mercenaries don't believe that stuff at all. It's just like propping someone up, like a movie poster. Like a, what's the word, an idol? A symbol? Like a symbol, that's a better word to use in this situation. Like a symbol for the people, and they don't even know what that person looks like. So that's even weirder. How can you know they're actually good in battle? Just like, hey, some random person came and helped us. Of course they're the god of war, Gadu. And that mercenary group was the HFS group. They're also suspicious as hell too. There are many, many Echomancers in that group. And I'm wondering why all of them are together. Do they all happen to form a group, disjoin it, think it's good? Or do they have something to do with the whole Gadu project also? Maybe some of them are like the rejects or people who just decided they didn't like it anymore?
我之前说什么来着？避一避，避一避！你拽着我冲上去做什么？现在好了，追兵越来越多。
Oh, okay. So ambushing did not work.
哎呀，谁叫你要把我们靠在一起？有福同享，有难同当嘛。你，等等，好像不太对，他们怎么没有追上来？听脚步声，像是往另一个方向去了。
Were they not after you two?
说明他们的目标本来就不是我们呀，这还不好吗？
除了我们，他们还能抓谁？
这与我们有关吗
Nope.
走嘛走嘛，闲着也是闲着，回去看看热闹。
你疯了？要去你自己去，别拉着我。
好呀，那你把手铐松开。
你做梦！提醒你一下，已经1个小时了，差不多了吧？别继续往前走了，有这个时间回去睡觉不好吗？
最后找5分钟，我有很强烈的预感，乐子肯定就在附近。
我到底是造了什么孽？怎么偏偏就让我抓到了？这里有我们挡着，你快走。
Alright, so there's another conflict.
拒绝指令。
怎么样？我就说吧，我们肯定能追上这出好戏。
倒也不必笑得如此。
Alright, so something else is going on. There's a lot of different factions. There is the Elena people, we have the Sumash, and then we have our HFS group, our mercenaries, we have our group, we have Maizuru and Zhao together. So hopefully we can all meet up. Alright, so next is Red Sands. It's rare to see man-made lightning sources in the war zone, as far as our gaze reaches. This tavern for mercenaries is the only spot that's lit up. We're almost at the halfway mark. Ooh, so just Dion? It's gonna be another tutorial battle for another mechanic.
你是说，我们的造神计划并非真正的神灵显迹，而是一些已经在你们那里经过验证的东西？可是时间对不上。你说5
Oh,
年
Salatar, there we go.
而我从造神计划中得到的力量，与16年前就已经觉醒的沙拉塔尔大人一脉相承。 就算这种力量并非真正的神眷，我也不认为它会来自于你口中的那个天系事件。
Meet us. We need to talk. Preferably somewhere private. He simply looks at me in silence, instead of giving a reply. His lightly hued eyes didn't seem intimidating at first, but I can't help feeling a bit nervous now. He definitely knows something. And I know I must keep this conversation going. Right now, in Elanon, or in the entire Southern Hemisphere, perhaps, there's a certain something that's spiraling out of control behind the scenes. Surely you've noticed. As evidenced by what happened in multiple other worlds, if we allow things to develop on their own without intervening, the consequences will be something none of us can handle. You've looked out for all of us this way, brought us to this temporary shelter, even revealed your identity to us. I find it hard to believe that someone could be so kind without an ulterior motive. What exactly do you want from us? That's something we need to get out of the way. We need transparency. Phew. It's all good. He's pretty reasonable. Let's head out too. Hopefully he'll be like that. Night has quickly snuck upon Elanon. The sun has finally set, and the only ray of light illuminating the scorching sands is barely visible on the distant horizon. It's rare to see man-made lighting sources in the war zone, as far as our gaze reaches. This tavern for mercenaries is the only spot that's lit up. Like the customers who frequent it, the tavern did not have its roots here in the first place, yet it's somehow the most eye-catching sight in the vicinity. Mita stands in silence on the street corner, arms stretched, allowing the night breeze to caress his skin. He nods at us in acknowledgement when we step outside. Fairly windy here.
他已苏醒，在真正的主人出现之前，风暴或许不会再有停息。
You mean?
您是说，那场导致我们飞行器失控的风暴其实并非意外，
只是一种感觉。战神沙拉塔尔牺牲后，他曾持有的2件神器下落不明，不少人猜测他们至今仍沉迷于阿达帕腹地，被掩盖在沙海。
仅仅是武器本身就有如此强大的威能吗？
在伊南纳，无数人将沙拉塔尔大人视作神眷，甚至奉作神明，成为他的信徒。正是因为他掌握着这样超越凡人的力量，即使是他留下的遗迹，时至今日，仍旧非你我所能匹敌。这一点毋庸置疑。
冒昧问一句，您是为什么被抓进来的？
受沙马什委托，到阿达帕沙漠寻找祖先遗失的珍宝。
Oh, and Sumash is the opposing force, so they wanted to get it first before the Elanon people.
不过建议别信，毕竟伊南纳的人也这么说。
HFS Corps once mentioned that someone from Sumas hired him and his crew to seek treasures in the bowels of Oedipus. So these treasures are in fact weapons left behind by the goddess Salatar.
不只有雇佣兵这么做，阿达帕沙漠并不是什么两军对垒的好地方。这么多年来，伊南纳与沙马什谁都不肯撤出这里，也正是因为那2件失落。
Alright, so I guess another reason for this conflict also.
因为谁也不想对方军中再出一个战神吗？啊，您一直跟着我们，难道是因为我们的飞行器坠毁与神器苏醒有关？想从我们这里得到一些线索？
我选择跟上你们有2个理由，但寻找神器并不在我的考量之内。
Do tell.
第一，你们是被我从风暴中带回营地的，即便我已是逃兵，确保你们不会对我的国家产生威胁，依旧是我的责任。
All right, that's reasonable.
第二，和我自己有关。
He's false silence once more and sets his gaze on the war goddess statue not far in the distance.
我们这一代人
Okay.
都是看着他的塑像，听着他的事迹长大，并以继承他的遗志为毕生追求。我也是因此入选造神计划，成为其中一员。然而，我从他那里，从计划里得到的力量却不稳定。进入战场后的我，并不会保留战斗时的记忆。有我参与的战役，虽然也会取得最终的胜利，我却并不如他那般，能够保住更多士兵的性命。我的上级很清楚这一点，于是我不再在某一支队伍中常驻。每次战役之后，都会被调往下一处营地，重新开始。
战场上刀剑无眼，您不可能要求自己做到尽善尽美。
我也曾经这么疏导过自己。没能救下他们不是你的错，能为伊南娜带来胜利，你已经尽力了。
Saying that will definitely have a toll on you if you keep seeing dead bodies, right?
可是，如果真的是我的错，又该怎么办？
对不起，
Is that what you
太
deserted?
明白您的意思。
当我从一位记者的录像中得知，使用力量的战神加洛会无差别攻击身边的所有人，直至身边尽是残躯与废土才会停止。当我明白，我自以为是的军功，实则来自于战友的骨血，而那名告诉我一切的记者，因为意外拍下了加入战斗时的画面，正被我守护的国家全力通缉。频繁调换营地的原因，是我的前一支队伍因全员牺牲取消番号。战神加入不为外人知的原因，是及时且到位的一次又一次灭口。
Jesus, if true, that is actually really horrible. They do not care that this man continues killing people. And they just bring him to these other camps, new squads, and they don't even tell these people that.
当我看清现实，除了当一个逃兵，还能做什么？
They're just sacrificing soldiers too. They're thinking it's a necessary sacrifice.
米达斯奈格尔图从来都不是伊南娜的战神加鲁，他只是被重重谎言包装的小兵，荣耀之名下抹不去的污点，不可为人知的罪孽。沙拉塔尔大人哪里需要我这样劣质的继任者？因此，我看见那场风暴，我想，或许我该交换这份力量了，把自己葬在风暴深处，到地狱中去偿还血债，静静恭候真正的战神回归。
Yet you're still here. I'm glad you did not choose death in the end. Wait. Were you heading to the storm when you found and saved us? Bro, so him saving us basically made him not kill himself.
是。风暴出现后，驻守在附近的队伍被要求立即集结，不论是否带伤，不惜一切代价的深入风暴，抢在杀马石之前找到神器。不是普通士兵能够承受的风暴，对上了不可违抗的军令，我却只能跟在他们身后，在他们被搅碎前，尽可能多地将人救出来。随着体力一点点流失，我险些以为那个疯子战神又要出现了。可就在那个时候，我看见了你们，处于时空边缘的力量竟然奇迹般的平复下来，我也顺利将你们带出。
Thank you for doing that.
这是我该说的话。虽然不知道昏迷中的你们是怎么做到的，但是在感受到希望的那一刻，我终究还是怯懦了。我想要在你们身上找到控制力量的方法，为此，我可以接受你们提出的任何不越过我作为伊南娜军人底线的要求。
Bro, I'm not sure why your powers kind of were controlled after that though, so...
这，就是我。
In that case, I have to repeat my previous stance. Do I look like the kind of villain who tests your limits like this? What are you even thinking? Let's do this one.
米达斯先生，其实我们只需要您回答几个问题。
好，
关于那个造神计划，请恕我失礼。敢问您是如何通过它获得
Please,
力
we
量，
need to know.
成为同调者的？
They have to have some kind of X crystal there.
因为一场手术，或者别的什么，
There we go.
整个过程中我都处于麻醉状态，并不能了解到更多。
Okay, so they definitely implanted something inside you, and that's how you got the seed.
请问在那前后，您是否有过任何类似于发热、过敏或是局部疼痛的病症？
我对那段时间的记忆有些混沌，但应该没有什么特别明显的疾病症状，只有手术后的排异反应。
Dion and I remained silent for a few minutes. Judging from the shocked expression on her face, I know she's thinking of the same person that came into my mind. After a bit, Dion's lips form a single, soundless word. I can decipher the 2 syllables easily. Du Wang, yup.
像，是吗？
From our last chapter, okay. Everything's connecting slowly.
但也存在另外一些人，他们只能在阴暗的缝隙里寻找一点遗漏下来的光照，想要活下来，
Still miss him.
就只能接受这样扭曲的自己。
你明知道他就是想利用你才会向你灌输这些，为什么还要顺着他的思路去做？
直到现在，我也仍然感激他。是他让我看到这个世界上还有那么多纠缠在一起的生命，一边相互扶持，一边彼此敬仰。这是即使我当面告诉你们，你们也看不到的思路。
The Venus in front of me has a face that's strikingly different from Du Wang's. Yet all of a sudden, the two seem to merge together in my mind. I never imagined that the newly sprouted sapling, so twisted and tragic, which wilted before not long ago, will be flourishing here on another unfamiliar continent, just as twisted, yet so full of life. The night breeze nips at my skin. The yellow sand it carries barely seems like sand anymore. Under the dim light from the mercenary tavern a short distance away, I seem to spot a hint of crimson in the grains of sand. The sort of crimson that comes from shattered skeletons and crushed bones. It is as if I simply had to bend down and grab a handful of sand to touch the foul, sticky substance.
你还好吗？
Not really, because did Lokutada team up with them? They have to have that operation somehow in their knowledge and research. They had to have something. I don't know. I widen my eyes, suddenly coming to a realization as I see Midas, clearer than ever. Midas is no Du Wang. He's a victim, yes, but he's a survivor too. How many others?
什么？
Their artificial divinity project is basically human body modification under the name of religion. The project must have been going on for almost 16 years. How many others have taken part and survived like you? Are you the only one?
对不起，我不知道。
Well, will you try to stop me if I say I want to report this ongoing inhumane human experiment situation to the Oceanus Committee, and even allow them to publicize the truth to the entire world? Like the journalists who filmed the footage of Garu in action, I may also need your health examination data. Will you inform your superiors of my intentions?
战神加洛已经是一个逃兵，现在你在期待米达斯叛国？
Bro, like, I don't know what you want me to say. Midas falls silent and averts his gaze, refusing to meet my eyes any longer.
监督，我看到地平线上突然涌起黑雾，与我们此前在军营里见过的一模一样。
Is Frederick there? He was in the haze last time. Okay, we're gonna get a mechanic for the haze now. Alright, yeah, there's a tent. Stay alert, something's not right with them. Alright, what's gonna be different about this? Oh, that's where they come in.
一夜穿云。
Okay, so we gotta destroy the tent. Gotcha. The tent randomly summons desert warrior every 10 seconds. Okay, so tents take priority. Yeah, we can do it like that. And just skill target to cover this hit within the skill area. Oh, all of them, okay.
飞星化雨，淡影留痕。
Ooh, that tent's actually pretty tough.
所有队员已经就位。
I gotta do it again?
此战还未落幕。
Yeah, tent takes priority, but it's very tough. We tried, but it seems to be enveloped with some kind of special energy. Ordinary attacks can hardly damage it. Alright, so, ooh, gas canisters. Gotcha. And they continuously do damage. Okay. A special unit that randomly summons a desert warrior every 10 seconds. It needs to be prioritized for destruction. Ordinary attacks can hardly damage the tent. To quickly destroy it, you can use attack skills, fire. Okay, fire skills. Fire skills is basically it. Alright, oh, wrong way. Let's go. Alright, new maze detected. Let's use the gas canister already. Let's go ahead and just... And it keeps on using it. Gotcha. Yeah, and those guys are burning up. You can go ahead and just end this quickly. Okay, so tents, always defeat the tents first.
警报！警报！检测到 X 辐射持续上升，危险等级极强。
Bro, we're stuck here?
所谓的存在 X 辐射，是因为这些人吗？
I guess so. As the black fog slowly dissipates, we're greeted with the sight of countless bodies on the ground. They're still vaguely human-shaped, yet the flesh once covering their bodies has been replaced by a layer of crystals, gleaming softly in blue.
监督，他们身上那些
Looks a lot like X crystal. You, Dion, do you have any containers on you? I'd like to collect some of those to compare with what we have in Halen.
可是他们身上附带的 X 辐射太强了，现在靠近并不是什么明智之举。
我来吧。
Without another word, Midas has already marched towards the crystallized bodies. He reaches out towards the crystal, yet the second he touches it, the human form on the ground immediately crumbles into dust, becoming one with the yellow sand underneath our feet. A few crisp shattering noise follows. The breeze of the Oedipus plain sweeps away all evidence that the deceased once existed, carrying them off to a world far, far away. Meet us?
我看见了臂章，他们是伊南娜的士兵。沙子里也许还留有一些碎屑，你还需要吗？
If I can use it, sure, buddy. Thank you, and I'm really sorry. Sure, thanks. He returns to us and hesitates. Instead of handing the container over to me, he slowly releases it from his hand. The bottle lands on the sand with the softest thump, sneaking in just a tiny bit. You could have said no. He levels me with a meaningful gaze and turns to leave.
如果你们还有什么计划，就私下商量吧，不要让我听到。
Okay. Okay, yeah. He doesn't want to know what we're going to do, because he will stop us for his country. For his people, basically. Yep. Yeah, he definitely will.
战神加洛已经是一个逃兵，现在你在期待米达斯叛国。
I quickly catch on to what he's implying and take 2 steps forward, crouching down to pick up the bottle of samples. He doesn't want to actually do these tasks for us, but he'll allow us to do it. And thank you.
不必，我只是不小心弄丢了一个瓶子。
He knows it's necessary, but he doesn't want to have a hand in it. Alright. May I borrow your comms device? Please? I asked after a brief hesitation. We're research personnel. As our aircraft has crashed, we need to call rescue forces.
请便。
After thanking him once more, I finally make my first call of the day. However, the call doesn't go through, no matter if I try to call Zhao or Cyros.
为什么会没有信号？
也许与那场还未平息的风暴有关。沙拉塔尔大人的力量笼罩着这片土地。如果你们急着联络外界，只能往距离风暴更远处去。
What about you then?
我想回去。我不希望自己成为战友的死因，当然也不能眼看着他们因为其他变故丧命。
你们果然在这里。
好久不见，小姐。
Cyros, you saved us! Hey, buddy! Oh, thank God. We have someone
是因为
else.
大家的努力，我们才能顺利凯旋。
Nice. Okay, we finally have someone with us. Hopefully we can meet up with Lumi, and then maybe Zhao in Maizuru. Alright, so next one is Salatar. We're about halfway through. So a robotic arm silently appears and places itself softly on her shoulder. Ooh, another battle. I can have everyone. Nice. Okay. Do I want to switch? Might want to switch. Look at that.
是联合行
This
动
should be
吗？
fine. Actually, member should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, where Zhao and Maizuru were.
不要再顽抗了，私藏国家兵器可是重罪，
Oh,
乖乖把它交出来，否则
they found one of the relics?
交个屁！这里有我们挡着，你快走。拒绝
Robotic?
指令，你不相信我们？不，事情我无关。你走。不可能！你别出声好不好？
Girl, did you just do that on purpose?
看看看，有大美女哦！
Girl,
他蒙着脸呢，你这都能看得出来。哎，他怎么突然倒下来？走，干什么？
当然是美女就美了。
Maizuru. She's ridiculous, but I'm actually enjoying her character so much more now that I'm learning more.
我跟上就是，你别
Bro, as long as you're a pretty lady, she will help you out. Battle already? That was quick. Okay. Alright, so we gotta save these 2 people. Oh, bro, really? Of course, it's gonna be one of the damn tents. So tent first. Okay, let me focus on that. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, the tent.
起火时间。
Is there a canister? There is no canister next to it. Okay, that's perfect. I am going to have to... Cyros? Change? Yep.
跟紧我。
Because he's fire? Yep, perfect. So Cyrus can work with that. Oh, I should have buffed first, but that's fine.
月色感染吧。
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, don't target the tent. Nice. This continuously attack, and the tent's on fire, thank God. Nice, okay. We don't have to worry about the tent. We still got this big guy here.
目标确认。
We're gonna skip that. Are there guys on the other side I'm not seeing? Oh, there's another tent. I'm stupid. I didn't see the other tent. Mother trucking. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that. No more tents, right? Nothing on this side. We got that one. All around us the tent. No more. We're good. Okay. Bro, I just love his skills so much. They're so cute. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. The guys will be here. It should be fine. I should be alive. Fire zone. Yeah, we're good with that. We just have them going the 3 ways. I could still use that actually. Oh no, skip. Go ahead and attack those guys. Oh yeah, we should be fine. Okay. Garu, not really Garu, meet us. Thankfully, he let us do what we can to get out of here and collect our samples, but he's not gonna have an actual hand in it. He's gonna indirectly help us by not telling his superiors. So we should be fine on that front. Him betraying us? Would he betray us in the end? Maybe, but I think it's kind of low, like 40% chance. As long as we don't directly injure other people, other Elanon soldiers, we should be fine in this situation. Thankfully, we met up with Cyros. That Frederick person is still out there, and then Lumi's looking for him. So hopefully we get some more information about that side of the story also. But with Xiao and Maizudu, appears one of the mercenaries does have one of Solitari's divine weapons. At least they're implying that they know they have it. And then there's that robotic figure next to her too. So we'll definitely learn more about them, hopefully after this battle. Hopefully they'll be on our side. Pray. We'll pray. Nice.
真是完美的战斗。
你们是谁？
Hey, lady, you're actually kind of pretty.
当然是路过的好心人啦。
你们为什么要帮助我们？
Cause you wanted to.
说句谢谢就告诉你。
你别理他，他脑子不太好，还是个通缉犯。
对呀，我们都是杀马士的通缉犯，看见其他人与杀马士对着干就手痒。哎呀，互帮互助，真是海林人的美好品质。
Well, not really, but okay.
雇佣兵姐姐，你看，我们连手铐都没能摘下来呢，算不算证据充足？
Do they even have technology like that here?
好啦，别只顾着警惕我们。地上躺着的这几个杀马士小兵，你们打算怎么处理？全都咔嚓。
She makes a slashing motion across her throat with one hand, eyes dancing in excitement.
我警告你，如果不想回到海林后罪加一等，趁早收起那点小心思。
你说了也不算，哼，是不是呀，雇佣兵姐姐？
我们的子弹不多了。
They can't spare any. The wooden mercenary shakes her head at her allies, signaling for them to put down their weapons.
是队长。
Armor is a bit different to the other mercenary groups, or are these two separate ones?
哎，等等，你先别靠近。我就说吧。
The mercenary who is moving toward the woman suddenly collapsed onto the ground, looking petrified. He crawls on all fours back toward everyone else, screaming like there's no tomorrow. Everyone backs away reflexively at once. Something long and narrow seems to be wriggling softly in the unconscious woman's robes. The very next second, a robotic arm, glistening coldly, pokes out of the hem of her robe, and then a second one, a third one. The woman who had seemed so fragile and vulnerable has gradually transformed in front of everyone into a gigantic black widow spider, seeking its next prey. Nope, nope, we do not deal with spiders here. All it takes is for her to open her eyes. So keep them closed. Ignoring the alert mercenaries just a short distance away, she sets her sights on the Suma soldier, currently right next to her and completely helpless. And so another life is snuffed out in the silent night.
Wow.
Well, damn.
这就是你想要的美女救美。
And who are you, ma'am? Perhaps the woman is already full, for she refrains from any further attacks. All the while, her wounds are healing rapidly in front of everyone's eyes.
顾英明姐姐，你们之前不是还在保护她吗？你们应该认识吧？
Hmm?
但我可以试着和她交流。她无论如何都不可能变成她最鄙夷的样子。
As if determined, the mercenary hobbles her way towards the multi-legged source of danger. She stops around 2 meters in front of the monster, stands erect with her feet together, and lifts one hand. Slowly, she salutes.
原伊南纳月神突击队第33小队医护兵，现奇美拉雇佣兵团长纳加尔，携原突击队成员17人，新佣兵团员10人，共计27人，归队。
All right.
他是，你再仔细看看那张脸，还有那双眼睛，那可是一张与伊南娜早就死掉的战神莎拉塔尔一模一样的脸哦。
I'm sorry? Is it actually Salatar? They said she was killed by an assassin from Simash, and then they couldn't continue going on their journey to Simash and taking down the capital. But as far as we know, was there actual burial? So she definitely is alive then, right? There's no shot. So what's been happening with her if she's actually Salatar? The dancing flames of the campfire light up the faces of everyone surrounding it.
战神莎拉塔尔，他曾是我们的将军、统帅、旗帜。
Alright, so she's been Elenon then. And what happens?
我一
She's
直在他麾下
robotic.
战斗，但我第一次见他的那天，却并不是在战场上。那是一次很短期的休战，军中医疗资源缺口很大。我的长官派遣我将统计表送到还停留在前线的将军面前。正巧一名游走行商，以提供新的药品采购渠道为由，也到了那里。
莎拉塔尔大人，
Ooh,
真是我的荣幸。
really pretty. Okay, so the 2 relics. They said she had 2 relics, so it's a shield and then I'm assuming an actual weapon. Alright. So that definitely does seem like her, like the white hair and kind of reddish eyes.
但是您并不是一位真正的行商，来到这里也并不是在为伊南娜工作。
将军明察秋毫，我也就不多多藏藏了。您说的没错，我来自沙马什。您不想让手下的士兵暂时退开吗？
我不认为这场对话不方便设置观众席。如果你有什么顾虑，也可以多叫几个人过来。
好吧，我来自沙马什，但确实也是一名商人，想与您谈一笔对大家都好的订单。您看，战事推进到现在这一刻，已经快到极限。于您而言，声望空前高涨，军心归附；于沙马什而言，实不相瞒，也已触及濒死反扑的底线。那么，于伊南娜而言呢？拥有一位备受尊敬的、几乎被奉作神明的大将，在战时无异于神助。可是战后呢？他现在拥有的一切力量、地位、名望，都不来自伊南娜，而是来自于他自身。他还会是可控的吗？
挑拨离间对我没用，先生，请直说杀马石想要什么，让我就此收兵，放过你们。
我们当然不会提出这样无理的要求，恰恰相反，我们希望看到战火延续。
What？
阿达帕平原尽是沙漠，杳无人烟，它会是一个很好的缓冲区，不是吗？只要将战线维持在这里，为了防止杀马石反扑，伊南娜就不敢动你，而杀马石的腹地也将不再担心战火侵扰，得到喘息。而杀马石也愿意为了庆贺您的独立，为您献上一些城池。
真是诱人。
And she's not going to accept it, right?
只可惜你给出的价码动摇不了我，先生。我想要的东西，只有战争结束才能得到。
您想要什么？万事都可以商量。
我想要的，就是战争结束本身。我想要更多士兵能够活着回家，想要看到亲人团聚，故友重逢。我想要打败你们的军队，吞噬你们的土地。 让分割百年的伊南娜与杀马石合而为一，从此再无战火。
Oh, take over your lands?
我很敬佩您的胆量，但是也就仅此而已了。我会如实记录您的义举，然后与您的上级在决战场上相见。
Are you gonna kill him? Okay.
可是据我所知，后来那场战役不是以战神沙拉塔尔的战死为终点吗？
不，那根本不是一场战役。
It was supposed to be a negotiation.
那是一场针对沙拉塔尔将军的彻头彻尾的谋杀。
Okay, so was that conflict there? Not really a conflict where she was supposedly killed.
杀马石的说客没能动摇将军，却动摇了伊南娜的决策。所谓决战，根本就是他们共同罗织的陷阱。
So the government was in on it, of course.
我们被我们曾经发誓要守护的背叛了。将军明明察觉到了的，明明有那么多细节在向我们大声喊，那么多的数据在提醒我们早就被抛弃了，但我们居然还是无视一切，选择了相信。我们为什么要相信？
Jesus. Her feelings, carefully suppressed for years, finally pour out all at once. Rage, disbelief, regret. Countless emotions come tumbling out like water from a dam. No longer able to formulate words, she lets out a primitive cry and bites onto her own arm, trying to stop herself from revealing her most vulnerable side in front of others. Yet, she's still unable to keep back her tears. Only then do the observers notice that her eyes, concealed behind bangs, are mere sunken holes, just sockets without eyeballs. A robotic arm suddenly appears and places itself softly on her shoulder.
哭，别哭。可我不是。CV018，我2岁。
Okay.
大概。
喂，你的通讯仪在响。
是监督。
Yeah, I'm alive.
收队。
We'll give you a like, thank you, buddy.
庆祝一下。
Alright, 8 would be starting point. Ooh, I gotta use those. Alright, she flashes the handcuff on her wrist in front of the screen. Alright, so we're gonna finally talk to Zhao.
还真。
虽然我们侥幸存活下来，但是不见权者占了大多数，我们很难再回到伊南娜，也不能去杀马石。 只好相互扶持，这就是奇美拉佣兵团的由来。那场战役后，伊南娜不再有战神。再后来，我们听说，伊南娜的大人物给出指令，要求及时造神计划取得决定性进展， 新一任战神已不再享有如沙拉塔尔将军一般的军队待遇。
战神是国家的兵器，而非独立的个人。神眷已是最高奖赏，从此以后，战神不再享有与普通士兵同等的升迁途径。原来如此，我们都活得像是笑话。
Yeah, their government was just basically playing them this whole time.
兵器，人形，我也是。杀马士，探索风暴，没有援兵，抛弃我一个，逃了。机体损坏，吞噬追兵，没有修复，完全吓坏你们。不是他，对不起。
不用道歉，我知道，自从将军的遗体被人从我们身边夺走，我们就知道。只是，即使这么多年过去了，我们还是难免心存侥幸。CV018，你能对我们说一句“欢迎归队”吗？
我不是他，不该，对不起。
Oh, Nagale's really clinging onto the past with CV018. Very unhealthy. Hi, CV018. Can you answer me one question?
好，问。
You look exactly like Salazar. So how are you so sure that you're not her?
我看到
Clones?
有很多，我们批量编号，所以我们都不是。
So she's the 18th one, alright.
什么意思？什么叫批量？
Oh, they were making clones? Were they just trying to make other versions of her? Maybe it didn't work, and that's why they did the Artificial Divinity Project instead.
哎呀，我来解释一下吧。
Of course you would know.
差不多就是你们的战神沙拉塔
Oh, and Smosh?
在杀马时被克隆出好多好多个的意思。顾英碧姐姐，你先别急着激动，我还没上完呢。我猜。
That the people from Sumash were the ones who took Salatar's body from you. And that was how CV018 was created.
Bingo! 小监督你懂我。
Bro, was that in the deal with the Elenon government? Maizuri Oriyuki, what are you doing there?
我也不想在啊，奈何小监督把我们看在一起了。现在你们说的每一句话我都能插嘴，你记不记？不好意思。 我也没想到他会这么烦人。
Have fun with her, Xiao. She is your problem at this point. You did well capturing her at least.
怎么样，顾佣兵姐姐，有没有兴趣去将沙拉塔尔的遗体抢回来呀？
Would it still be there? It's been 16 years since that. Since she was like a goddess and everything. They have the technology to at least keep her body preserved.
毕竟作为大英雄，还是需要被好好安葬的嘛。
我和知雪，不要在这种话题上胡言乱语。
干嘛？你先前不是还问我来南半球的目的？事实证明，我真的是来偷资料的。
She points at CV018 next to her.
看见了吗？那就是重要的实验样本。
想都别想，我们不可能放任你去做任何事。
哦，是吗？喂喂，小监督，你还在听吗？
Yeah?
那份被区官悬封存的 导致了现在这一切的实验资料。难道你们白金科技不想要吗？
I really do. What are you talking about?
我说，从某种程度上看，
Oh
南半球这
shit.
一系列惨案就是与你们白金科技沾亲带故的。
Oops, my bad. I didn't think my teacher would do that.
据我所知，当年你家白师兄一怒之下负气出走，好像也和这件事情有关呢。
Bro, what was our teacher really doing here?
到头来就是两个小傻子被蒙在鼓里，你们不好奇吗？还是说，乖宝宝坚决不肯过问年长者的隐私，一定要等到亲亲老师或者亲亲师兄亲自告诉你们呢？
Well, yeah, I believe her honestly, but in reality, she tells lies like crazy.
我才不管呢！反正这种资料你肯定比我在意。有句话怎么说来着？过了这村儿没这店儿，你自己好好考虑吧。
Hold on, my cat's in front of me and he's sniffing my face. What's up, buddy? Can I help you? Hey, buddy. Wait, go the other way and I'll pet you. Okay, okay. Turn around. There you go. There you go. Okay, buddy. He just wanted some pets, so he put his hand right on. He put his head right on my hand. I got you, buddy. Tell me, what exactly are you planning to do?
这就对了。杀马市这边，我们现在有 CV018，还有熟悉情况的雇佣兵，再加上我和苏小两个同调者，完全有能力去他们的造人小作坊探一探。现在。 别看着我不说话呀！大家都已经是一条绳上的蚂蚱。如果不能合作，不仅我们拿不到重要资料，娜姐姐也可能就此失去夺回莎拉塔尔遗体的唯一。哦，还有018小姐姐。虽然我也不知道你想要什么，但是看你受了这么多苦的样子，能跟着我们闹一闹也不错。
实验室，报仇。 太多折磨。
He's stepping on the keyboard. Hold on. My cat is stepping on my keyboard. Okay, buddy. Okay, come this way. Come this way. Turn, Price. Turn. Yeah, come on. Come this way. Bro, don't move your little fat self. There you go. Bro, I'm sorry. He is everywhere. He's rubbing his face against everything on my desk now.
好呀，讨债大家庭，欢迎你的加入。奇美拉的各位怎么说？
我们不会拒绝。
All right, so we're working together. We have a common goal at this point.
小监督，喏，队伍集结完毕。
She flashed the handcuff on her wrist in front of the screen.
就当它是一个契约吧。在行动成功前分赃没有任何意义。不如我们先把东西拿到手，之后的事情再议。
Zhao will be keeping her eye on you. She won't give you the chance to do anything funny.
冤枉！退一万步说，我都已经被你们抓住了，怎么看都是你们更占便宜吧？除非我能跑掉，否则这资料根本到不了出事件手里。你们不要害怕啊！
本来是不怕的，你这么一说，我更得盯紧你了。
嗯哼，我没意见。
Stay safe, Zhao.
嗯，放心，我肯定会的。
All right, we just gotta meet up in the same place.
那我呢
？Whatever, girl.
算了，不跟你一般见识。
All right, battle. Okay. Price, you okay, buddy? You keep rubbing your face on everything. What is it? You just want some nubbing? Oh, that's new. A Riddler? That should be easy, right? Pray? Ooh, I got the canisters. Bro, I forgot. Hold on. A girl got some canisters. I'm actually paying attention to this battle. Oh, she knocks my people too. We're gonna need healing. Oh, I can't do shit. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we need that desperately. Oh, she's close as fuck too. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just. Yeah. Alright, she can knock my people. Is she close enough for this? Yeah, she is. Mother trucking. Oh! I was supposed to save those canisters. Already. Oh shit. My healer! I wasn't even paying attention. Oh shit. Bro, the way I'm not actually paying attention to my peoples, I am so sorry. Now I gotta wait for backup to use it also. Can't even use backup yet. We should be fine. Oh god. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Bro, I am trying. Here we go. Okay. Fire would be better, right? Yeah, I'm trying, dude. 81%, 100. Let's go ahead. Oh shit. Oh, let me skip that. Oh, did we get it? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Definitely I should have been paying a bit more attention to that one, but we're good. Why are you all so quiet?
那个女人说的导致了现在这一切的试验资料，你们与她有关。
Not me.
不要误会，研究过并不意味着就是罪魁祸首。这件事背后的势力，并不是白金科技。
Understand why he's asking that question though.
我是海林特殊事件处理小队浩仓，奉命追查1121年4月25日禁区恶性事件。现已查明幕后黑手正在伊南纳境内，他才是这一系列事件。这是我的证件，您可以随时核查真伪。
不必了。你说的那个人是谁？
弗雷德里克·达弗戴尔，1116年经天系通道来到森罗世界，之后销声匿迹近5年，直到今年4月参与袭击天系禁区，才终于出现在。
And we have seen him at least once.
那次事件后，他很快便离开海林，来到伊南纳，以一种非常古怪的行动轨迹前进。后经我们证实，该轨迹与16年前伊南纳与沙马什之间爆发的几次大型冲突重叠。
可你也说了，他是5年前才来的，伊南纳的历史与他有什么关系？
这也是我们调查的重点。除了今年4月，我们注意到，在1118年初，弗雷德里克·达夫戴尔也曾在恩利都留下过出入境记录。以南半球的局势而言，他完全可以神不知鬼不觉地踏入伊南纳或沙马什的领土。您知道，在3年前这个时间点上，发生过什么事情吗？据我们所知，1118年是造神计划取得突破性进展的时间。战神加入正是在那年之后才开始出现在伊南纳的军队。
但是战场形势并没有因此向伊南纳倾斜。
是因为沙马什那边有了 CV018小姐那样的人形兵器吗？
Yeah, I just sent out a message and she said Miss CV018 claimed to have been produced alongside a batch of others 2 years ago. She's also quite sure that she was not the first batch of products. There were others before her, other batches of weapons that were destroyed.
所以
Can you just jump off something,
南半球在
Price?
人体试验方面取得进展的时间， 几乎与达芙戴尔在这里活动的时间完全吻合。那么出世间呢？他们今年才在海林崭露头角，那些关于异核植入的技术是来自于这里吗？还有五鹤之血自称的需要 CV018相关的资料。出世间的目的是什么？向杀马什看齐，组建自己的超级军队。监督，我说的有哪里不对吗？
No, it's just that I was suddenly reminded of something else that happened 3 years ago. It was when Bai Ji had an argument with Professor and left Seed. So everything's connected.
杀马什，海狸。如果这一切都是弗雷德里克·达夫戴尔在幕后推动，他的棋盘可真大呀。
他也只是棋子，布局的另有其人。破晓圣庭的圣冕陛下，无数里维尔人的梦魇，同时也是开启天系通道之人。埃斯特班。
Esteban. I keep thinking of see, I see Esteban and I'm thinking of Esteban from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Alright, next part, here it is. We're slowly getting towards the end. And there's the art we saw before. So we see, oh, it's different. It was her holding her hand like she was getting a blessing, or is that the other side? Oh, it's not, okay. So we have this version of her instead. All right, let's go ahead. Next part is heritage. It says, sir, are you not going to be showered in his grace?
没有其他人选了。
Just these people? Okay. Hello, Not Creative. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today.
终于找到了。
Do we make it?
018小姐姐，
Oh, we did make it to the experiment place. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good so far. My cat keeps walking in front of my computer screen, so there's that. But I think he finally calmed down and just sitting. Or not. He's about to jump. Price! Price! Go ahead, jump. Okay, okay, okay. Now walk. There you go, buddy. Okay. Bro. He woke up from his nap, and now he has a lot of energy.
那这些还在罐子里的，就是与你有血缘关系的妹妹了。
Damn, girls. Really? You're saying it like that?
1、2、3，嚯！杀马什还真是下血本了，居然能一次性生出这么多的好妹妹。
无鹤之雪，先前你说这里有老师封存的研究资料，它与你们在海林做的那些实验有什么关系？
你居然直接问了！哦对，差点忘了，在那个旧医院里有一个备份来着。他被你们拿到了，已经看完了吗？
So was our professor really involved with this?
什么意思？那是你故意留下的
Bro, because he already read them.
是啊，我甚至还要在这里给你们再送一份资料，为什么呢？ 你别看我，如果我知道杀马什掌握的资料里具体有什么内容，就不用来偷了。不过我猜他8成比出世间拿到的更详细一些。毕竟最开始你们屈老师那个研究室不就是开在南半球吗？近水楼台先得月，人家可是赢在起跑线了。
两位还请过来一下，我们的人找到一些东西。
什么东西？
Suzhou drags Maizuri Oriyuki towards the corner where the Chimera mercenaries are gathered. Several men and women in white robes lie abandoned on the ground, their hands and feet tied. Their name tags on their chests reveal their identity. They are research and security personnel who used to work in this lab. So someone already came here before us. That's why it's all ransacked.
好多血！
Oh, are they alive?
已经咽气挺长一段时间了。
Ooh, okay. So someone ransacked this place. Was it the other mercenary group?
我说怎么我们一路进来的这么顺利？原来是被人捷足先登了。
So they could have taken something too. Is there anything missing? I swear to God, do not let the files be gone.
那些研究资料不会已经被人带走了吧？我找到他们了，是原件。
Thank God. Okay.
来看看。这里不宜久留，还是不要浪费时间了。先拍下留存，等离开后再看也是一样的。不行，你们得看。我觉得沙拉塔尔可能没有死。你看，这里记录着母体数据。母体是谁？
So they still have her alive.
让我看看。
那就有意思了。我们都知道，16年前沙拉塔尔死于伊南娜与杀马什联手布置的陷阱。现在杀马什得到了他活着的身体，伊南娜得到了什么？他们可不会吃这么大的亏。
So then how they get the body? Were they betrayed? And that's why the fighting still... how is this working?
是不是想到了？
杀马什的研究课题是复制与改造，伊南娜的才是创造同调者。伊南娜得到的好处，难道是沙拉塔尔的？
嘘，不管是不是
Did they take out her seed?
沙拉塔尔就知道了。
Oh. If they took out her seed that made her the so-called goddess, they could use that and implant into other people, or at least replicate it, or give pieces to other people.
现在我们得处理一下那几只蹲在门口偷听的小老鼠。
Is it a battle? Okay, I'm gonna let my cat out real quick, so I think he's ready to stretch his legs. Give me 1 second. Ready to go, buddy? Stretch your feet, please. There you go. Right first. Yuki, I'm back. Price is out. He'll probably bother me in like an hour when it's time for them to eat dinner. Alright, oh, I ain't even gonna check the field properly. It's two-parter. Swear to God. Okay. We do have canisters. There's a terminal there. Let me move, thank you. So, oh, one of these. Mother trucking. I swear to God, hold on. I didn't even realize. Will it reach? Shit, we might... Mother... Hold on, cancel. I don't have my guy here for that. Here we go. Where's the tent? Ooh, it's out of reach too. Oh, there's the barrel. Hold on, there's a barrel too. Barrel, this one. Gotta use the canister. There we go, okay. You don't gotta worry about that one. Is there another one I am not seeing? Jesus Christ, everyone. Let's go ahead and buff. Oh wow, it's too many people. Oh, they're just about dead. We have not attacked those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just get them out of the way. We should be good. Okay. We still have this canister here. Okay. Just about halfway. AoE attack. Does it hit everyone? Ooh, nice. Okay. Let me skip that. Alright, we got those guys. I might have to use this. I'm gonna save this one though. I feel like I need to save it for the second part of the battle. Alright, everyone. Where's our terminal HP? Dear God, terminal HP is not the best right now. Okay, yeah, definitely gotta... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just attack this man here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Can't do that. Shit.
说吧，我听着呢。
Like that.
嘿，看见。
There we go. Okay. Second part. We're moving. Oh, thank God. Okay, another terminal and some more canisters. Okay, let me move real quick. So I can definitely... Oh, it's 2. So we gotta get rid of those 2 first. We have this canister here. I don't know if I want to use it now or save it, but we're gonna go ahead. Oh, no, wait. Not that. Not that. Mother trucking. I want to use the damn canister. There we go. Those gone. Don't gotta worry about the canister.
早点投降，就不用受苦了。
Alright, so next will be here. Thank God, Tom. Those guys. We're out of buff, so we just got regen. It's fine. More guys going this way. I gotta wait to use my damn skills. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just get that done. You know what? Hold on. I might just use this. I'm gonna go ahead and just use that here.
你知错了吗？我也是有在慢慢进步的。
目标锁定，火力覆盖中。
Okay. Probably one more round of guys, and then we get... Let's do her, actually. And she's out of that. I can do a barrier, though. Interesting. I don't know where the enemy's coming from. I'll wait to use that. We only have regen. I don't need regen yet. Okay, yeah. I'll just wait a bit. They're gone? Yee, okay. Where... I want to wait to use these. Alright, when the enemy comes up, I'll use my shield. Since I have Sue's Jiao. Okay, where is it coming from? Here? Yep, okay. Use our barrier right here.
该来点重量级的东西了。
愿长风。
哎，我在呢。禁止擅自行动。
Shit, Cyrus. We need to right here.
这么嚣张，不太好吧？
Oh, you gotta be careful. Terminal. Can't reposition you. Let's go ahead and just use that.
目标确认。不要误会，这只是一场很寻常的。
Alright, go ahead, skip that.
我不过是动用了一些。
Jesus, man. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
埃斯特班或许会想要他的一盒。
这么多次的同调者普查，已经向我们揭露了一个规律：如果追溯森罗本土同调者受到辐射的源头，无一例外都会指向天系禁区，或是因各种原因流落在禁区外的 X 精神。我们也可以因此得到结论：这些同调者系出同源。但现在，沙拉塔尔却是一个例外。他觉醒于埃斯特班的神力侵入森罗之前，不管影响他的力量来自于这个世界本身，还是其他与埃斯特班同等的存在，都已经足以引起他的重视。更何况，他还需要借助这些远强于普通人生命的力量，来恢复自身实力。
被风暴保护的中心一定有东西，会是一盒吗？
那应该是沙拉塔尔遗落的神器，至少我们得到的情报是这样的。
So we're gonna have to find those relics.
关于你们所说的一盒，我想，它大概率会在另一个地方。
You're gonna tell us about the experiment? The birthplace of divinity. 114 kilometers from the front lines. He stands in the corner, gazing at the buildings and sculptures in front of him, trying to keep his breathing even. This is the headquarters of their artificial divinity project. If Salatar's seed is preserved somewhere in Elanon, it's gotta be here.
只是我有一个问题，如果参考多王曾经经历的那场手术，沙拉塔尔的一核现在不是应该在米达斯的体内吗？
That is true. How they make multiple people be Gadus? There can only be one seed in one person unless they split it up or did something different. That doesn't seem very likely to me. After all, the Artificial Divinity Project did not end up just because of the birth of Garu, the god of war, right? Solitaire seed is more like a primer here, or more aptly, a radioactive source. Elena wouldn't consume it so easily.
无论如何，我不会允许埃斯特班这样的危险因素踏足伊南娜内地。如果真的存在这样一件东西，我会找出它，然后尽快将其摧毁。
With 2 divine relics here, Esteban is unlikely to set his sights elsewhere. We should wait for him at the center of the storm then. The soft early morning sunshine gradually becomes harsher as the days go on. Midas turns his back towards the sun. He senses the powers inside him, gradually getting restless due to the strenuous traveling, falling quiet again. Under Midas' gaze, the massive, dark monster-shaped figures slowly line up and wriggle their way into the shadows in front of him.
还好没有失控，我还清醒着。
He glances at the shadow extending from under his feet and sets off towards the birthplace of divinity.
你最好能一直安静下去。
这位长官，请等一下。
The same guy?
这里是伊南娜筛选、培养下一代战神的圣地。如果没有接到其他大人的指令，是不可以随意进入的。
你是？
啊，只是这神诞之地，一个普普通通的辅祭者，在其他大人参与造神试炼时，为他们提供一些日常的帮助。敢问，您来这里做什么？
Midas fixes his army cap. The priest's assistant pauses. He doesn't see anything, but somehow senses a heavy presence near him. This heavy presence takes over the entire space, as if ready to expand even further and devour everything whole.
我是伊南娜的战神，加洛。
The priest's assistant sinks to his knees and bows down on the ground, trembling in front of Midas. Instead of fear, his expression is one of fanatical excitement.
伊鲁姆在上，感谢您赐下神迹，赞美伟大的战神加禄。
这2天边境发生了许多事情，沙拉塔尔大人的神器即将出世，你们一定也得到了消息。为了保证与沙马什正面开战时后方的安全，我需要亲自确认在造神计划中最核心的那件圣物不出差错。
是。
Looking at him, Midas doesn't know what else to say now, having said everything he's come prepared to say.
带路吧。
Walking down the hallway he's once walked down, Midas has arrived at the core area of the Artificial Divinity Project. This place is not as sacred as he imagined it. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Oh, well, that's not nice, is it? This is the other side of the birthplace of divinity that none has ever seen. Different from any god that the people of Elanon believed in, is nothing but a gigantic cage. The countless rooms extend to the distance, reaching as far into the distance as one can see. Most of these cages are empty now, and it's probably because they aren't looking for subjects now. Through the tightly fit iron bars, one can only see the bloodstains left on the ground and scattered orange crystal fragments strewn about. Is that what's left of them? Sitting neatly in rows, the monitors sync rhythmically as they record everything that happens here. That's what's left of them?
N20298号试炼者精神崩溃，批准销毁并回收神力结晶。
Yeah, it's not.
见效，穿过这里就是了。加鲁大人，请随我来。
好。你们说，埃斯特班在营地通过屠戮吸收其他士兵的生命来恢复实力，那种黑色雾气就是他的手段。那他留下的这些晶体，又是什么东西？它是埃斯特班本人的力量凝结。叫它神力结晶，或者森罗人口中的 X 晶石，随便什么都可以。
So that's where everything's coming from.
它就是你们说的异核吗？
不一样的，异核是来自同调者自己的力量，辐射，也就是埃斯特班的神力侵蚀，只能算作一个引子，将本属于我们自己的潜能催化出来。
只有当体内被灌注大量神力时，他们才会变成这副样子。在黎维尔。有过这种经历的人，会被叫做圣使。毕竟从本质上来说，从接受埃斯特班神力的那一刻起，他们就已经与尸体。
你认为伊南娜走在正确的道路上吗
？He already knows the answer. This artificial divinity project is nothing but an infusion of divinity. He who dares to challenge either loses and dies as ashes, or wins and comes out a god. Eladon, after countless rounds of trial and error and as many skeletons in the past 16 years, finally ended up with a subpar replica. And that replica is none other than Garu, the god of war, which in no way could ever hope to measure up to Salatar, the goddess of war.
您刚才问我什么？
你认为造神计划该是现在这样的吗？
是，我们有哪里做得不好吗？您可以告诉我们，我们一定会好好改正。
Coming to a stop, Mitos casts a look on the orange crystal strewn silently about, feeling as though he were seeing souls crying their hearts out, trapped in this place. Quietly, he raises his hand, ready to tap his curved fingers on his forehead, in a gesture of grief from Elanon's traditional religion. However, he drops his hand and stares blankly on the spot, suddenly finding the gesture inappropriate.
您这是做什么？
为曾经住在这里的人默哀。
您认为他们很值得同情吗？
They don't? Is that what you're saying?
为什么呢？我们谨遵伊鲁姆大神的教导，能够出现在这里，将身体献于伊南娜，让灵魂长眠神之国，这已经是超越世上绝大多数人的幸运了呀。
Minas is about to snap back, but, seeing a man genuinely perplexed, decides to let it go. If Minas had never seen the video footage from the journalists and experienced everything he has during this period of time, he would have thought the same as this man, which makes perfect sense, since people never doubt what they believe in since childhood until the world turns their viewpoint upside down. It wasn't until he himself woke up and saw things from a different angle that he was able to see what had happened over the past 16 years in Elanon and Sumash. which first struck him as pathetic, then terrifying.
警报！警报 ！N21033号试炼者异化程度过高，请尽快销毁并回收神力结晶。
加鲁大人，这个……
你去吧，不用管我，我可以在这里等。
实在抱歉。
After a deep bow, the man turns around and hurries back along the way we all just came. Midas has no intention of sticking around. With a quick glance of his surroundings, he sees that all the surveillance cameras here are trained straight at the cages. Right then, he decides to get out of this place quickly and move on to the next zone. As a turn, however, someone spots Midas squarely. Another child? Bro. Trapped in the cage, the little girl looks every bit as vivid as she otherwise would have had she been outside. Except her lower body is now covered in orange crystals, so she's dying.
我只是暂时离开一下，如果有其他人问起，就说我马上回来。
The girl tilts her head, apparently not understanding his words. Another announcement.
里面变成石头，我听不见。
With an embarrassing smile, she points at her ears.
请说慢一些，我可以看懂您的口型。您刚才想告诉我什么？
你想出去吗？我能带你走，去治疗。
出去。
The girl shakes a little, apparently trying to approach the door, but her body is obviously in no condition to make that happen. Then, starting from her, the orange crystals slowly make their way outward, only a few seconds away now from reaching out of the cage.
之前住在隔壁的姐姐说，只要通过试炼，帝国的战神就会来到这里接我们出去，亲自为我们戴上勋章。您是我们的战神吗？
是，我是。
那我通过试炼了吗？
你表现得很好。
战神哥哥，我觉得
She dies in front of me, in front of this man.
别怕，我会想办法。现在先离开这里。
Swooshing out of darkness again, the dark monster-shaped figure smashes on the cage's door.
警报 ！N21010号试炼者异化程度过高，批准销毁并回收神力结晶。
再快一些！
Apparently having sensed what's happening, the orange crystals slowly make their way up the girl's body, now only inches away from her waist.
奇怪，有什么让他们跟我听话了？
不许动！
The girl looks wide-eyed at all the gun barrels. Influenced by her emotional fluctuation, the crystals pick up speed and are about to reach her neck.
开枪！快开枪！住手！
Oh, did they kill the girl? Midas, are you sure you're going back alone? You'd be a true traitor to the country if you really launched an attack at where they're carrying out the artificial divinity project.
从知道战神的真相起，我就一直在想，我到底应该效忠于谁？是在这片土地上世代求生的蝼蚁，还是那头顶盘旋等时的兀鹫？我觉得，我也是蝼蚁。
With no blood spilled, the orange crystals shatter on the ground. A necklace head rolls on the ground, its eyes still opening wide with dread. Oh, yeah. So is he gonna go berserk now? Cause ain't no way he just watched that happen. Jesus! Still on edge until just a few seconds ago, The soldiers are now cheering on the top of their lungs. One after another, they scurry into the cell, pushing away the door that's only loosely hinged now, having taken a blow from Midas. Then, as if worshipping a deity, they creep on the ground and start kissing the shattered crystals, before they strew them all over the place, all while mumbling what sounds like a prayer. And that's the little girl's body!
伊鲁姆在上，为我心灵，护我身躯。
See, I go berserk too.
神佑伊南呐！
加禄大人，您不来沐浴神恩吗？
倒也不必笑。
You can kill people now, sir. Meet us. It is perfectly fine for murder at this point.
庆祝一下也无妨。
Bro, I want him to go berserk and just take out these people. Alright. 10 barrier. He has to go for people to break free of their past and move on. Just them
还真不
two?
拿我的。
埃斯特班是一个非常古怪的存在，一种超越了人的东西。在里维尔，没有人知道它的来历。那里的一切历史都起始于圣冕降临。它就像是一条外部钻入里维尔的蛀虫，无节制地攫取它的能量，篡改它的法则，而后自命为那一方天地的主宰。
Bro just really took over their place. Okay, bro really said, alright, I'm just gonna take over and you guys aren't gonna do anything about it. Why then? Is he still leaving Levade?
里维尔气数将尽，他被诛空了。埃斯特班却不想留下为他陪葬。
Alright, so he used it all up.
庞大、年轻且富有生命力的世界，成为他新的宿主。为了积攒足以抵达那里的力量，几近腐朽的里维尔就成了最佳燃料。
And Silo is the place he chose. So this Esteban person is gonna be really tricky. There's something I don't quite understand. I don't think we're gonna defeat him here. He's definitely gonna come back, right? You guys have been talking about Esteban the whole time since last night. What about Frederick Daffodil? He's right there too. We've seen Typhoon soldiers at the camp. We probably should exercise our caution if there is another queen around, right?
身为下属的同事，主祭也是埃斯特班用来暂时保管权柄、蕴养力量的工具。他在里维尔的那具身体已经很老了，等到寿数将近时，
Okay.
新的容器。
Is that what Frederick's supposed to be?
他用来恢复自身的那种能力，生命是达夫戴尔曾经拥有的权利，所以没有弗雷德里克·达夫戴尔，我们需要面对的只有一个还未恢复实力的圣人——埃斯特班。
京都，
Yeah?
来时您说要想办法将这里的情况同步给海灵，并向他们求援。可我尝试了许多种方法，我们已经彻底与外界失联了。
What about Zhao and the rest of them?
也联系不上了，是这个风暴导致的吗？他的力量是不是还在增强？
是因为原本围绕在此的屏障正在崩溃。
The barrier?
你认为，在天系通道出现前，这么多的世界是如何做到彼此独立、互不影响的？
So there are barriers that stand in between all these different worlds.
大体如此。屏障的力量源自于世界本身，用以维持内部稳定，抵御外部入侵。但是据我所知，并不只有各个世界拥有这样的力量。 已经毁灭的世界残骸，还有一些自身足够强大的个体与器物，都能制造类似的东西。
所以说，战神沙拉塔尔遗留在这里的2件武器，其实是世界级的吗？如此，倒是能够理解为何埃斯特班这么想要得到它们了。
But nothing was out of the ordinary until yesterday at Oedipus Plains, other than the unusual big storm. So how did the barrier just go down like that?
有2种方式：通过力量远超于屏障的外部攻击一举击破，或是制造无法修复的内部混乱，让它自行崩溃。埃斯特班在开启天气通道时选用了前者，在这里则是后者。
Elanon and Sumash. Everything he's done since he came here 3 years ago is meant to make this place more chaotic.
这么说的话，岂不是伊南娜与沙马什在16年前联手暗害了沙拉塔尔之后，又用3年时间，亲手打破了他在死前留给这片土地的最后的保护壳？
差不多得了，天天宣传这个风险那个风险，也没见你们白金科技的人多害怕，还不是把你们的人一批一批往里送？鬼知道你们所谓的风，
说不定像你们白金科技这种靠着 X 能源发家的无良公司，才是导致 X 辐射蔓延、导致疫病传播、怪物横行的罪魁祸首。
I used to think that the Dark Zone incident was nothing but an accident. Looking back now, I can see how similar it was to what Elanon and Sumash have been doing over the last 3 years here in Halen. They created opposition among people and purposely intensified the opposition, making people grow more hostile toward one another, which in turn made for worse chaos. Just what do we need to do to stop this snowball from getting bigger?
可是我不明白，这样一步步的制造混乱，埃斯特班怎么能保证南半球这些人就一定会按照他预想的方向去做呢？难道就不会有人站出来呼吁和平、制止纷争吗？
Because there's simply too much to gain from the chaos. Elanon and Sumash have been at each other's throats for a few hundred years now, since the Unum Empire split into the two, and peace talks are pretty much out of the question now. Not to mention that there are mercenaries everywhere here now.
是啊，混乱的局势就是雇佣兵的食粮，只要看到机会，他们一定会推波助澜。
Oh shit. Is it the mercenaries? I've been wondering. I thought we were gonna hang out with our guy for a while, but I guess not. But maybe he's coming back now. Alright, so there are mercenaries ambushed. They've lost their senses. Alright, just us?
随时待命，飞心化影，淡影留痕。
Alright. Do you see the leaves beneath them? They look odd. Indeed, they don't look like natural leaves. Someone put them there. Are there traps? If I'm not mistaken, there's probably a trap underneath, but the ones who set it up have lost their minds and can't recognize it anymore. Ooh, okay, so we have another one. Nice. A trap used by desert hunters to capture large prey, disguised as a large leaf. When used, it creates a continuously sinking quicksand trap at the location of the leaf. Alright, so we gotta be careful. Some head. Okay, yeah, we're gonna definitely activate those. Yeah, go ahead and just fall on that. Let me see who makes it. Yeah, all 3. Oh, 4 actually. Okay, so we got a new little trap we gotta worry about.
是怒蛇兵团的人。
Almost every one of them we've seen at the mercenary bar is here.
可惜根据老板定下的日程，接下来我们该去目标位置待命了。等那里的工作结束，我再来找你们交朋友。
Wait.
怎么了？
Not a single one of these guys from the HFS Corps is part of the Artificial Divinity Project. And they don't seem like they've had their bodies modified. Funny thing though, is that they've been managing to keep all of their members echomancers, and that they just so happen to be here now. Any chance Esteban is the one behind these guys? Oh, that makes
这
sense.
是灭口。
Speaking for the first time in a good while, Sawa gestures with his chin for us to look at the dead body that lies nearby. Blue crystals seep out from the mercenary's exposed arm.
是神力灌输的痕迹。以我对埃斯特班的了解，他会选择在3年前找上他们时，用神力灌输的方式，令他们成为同调者。然后在事成之后的今天，用同样的方式送他们上路。他很容易被这样的宿命感取悦。走吧，既然确定了埃斯特班就在这里，我们该往风暴深处去了。
Without Midas?
不等也没关系。
Cyros, are you feeling okay?
我只是在期待。这是距离杀死埃斯特班最近的一次。你不想要尽快完成吗？只要他死，你们之前讨论的种种问题都可以随之解决。那些旧城区幸存者的恨意能找到最明确的宣泄口。天系禁区里的神力结晶也会因为其主人的死亡而快速衰败，让世界秩序重回正轨。只有他死了，才不会再有人被困在过去，所有人都能往前走，一切都要结束了。
收队，今晚叫上老魏去烤肉店庆祝一下。
Him saying that and then him just being all happy at the end here. Yeah, very, very personal to Cyros. Alright, we're getting there. The diadem. Gently he spoke, and yet the words that came out were as heavy as bricks. Ooh, cause I have a partner.
是联合行动吗？
Ooh, battle first? Okay. We got the leaf trap, and we have those. Are there any... I don't see... Oh, there's one tent. Never mind. I'm a liar. Is that the only tent? Okay, we just have one tent. That should be fine. So we'll definitely detonate that first and go ahead and set the trap. Okay. It doesn't hit the damn tent. Never mind. We still gotta be careful about that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'm gonna just... Shit, it won't go that far. Hold on. Oh, let's buff first. Actually gotta think about this one. There we go. Bro, it's so close, but not close enough. I'm gonna just get that out of the way. I might just move Cyros over there to make it easier. Oh, there's that thing here. Cyros. Wait. Oh, that tent's actually pretty far too. Alright, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to use that. We'll definitely use that here. Alright. We have one big bad in the middle soon. Oh, this end's gone. Okay, we're good. So we just gotta worry about these people. They're going the other way around. Oh, that damn thing. I need the barrier, don't I? Alright, nothing over here. Ooh, okay. I think we should be good. We reached the middle. One more. Terminal is pretty good on health-wise. Everyone's going great. We got the tin away. We still have this one canister here I have not used. Let me skip that. Okay. Hitting close to the final enemy. Oh yeah. Which way are you gonna come? So I can just go ahead and just do every single attack your way.
由不得你！快剑一吐头，跟紧我。
Bro.
终端正在遭受
Okay, here we go.
请注意回防。
Can I buff? Yep. We're gonna buff. They're going that way. Okay.
要合作吗？
Oh, they're not close enough. We're gonna cancel that. I don't want to reposition you.
需要我的支
Let's
援。
just do this. Forget I can do that.
双倍火力。
All right, main guy. Go ahead and get that out of the way. There we go. Well, I should have buffed everyone. Mother trucking.
到我出场了 ，Anchor time。被音乐所感染吧。
Okay, that should be enough, right? Now everyone still has other things, actually.
小监督有何这么嚣张？不太好吧？
There you go. Oh wait, there's more? Oh, there we go. Now we're good.
你们来的有些晚。
Says a man in the distance. Standing with his back facing all of you, a blonde-haired Frederick Daffodil in white is looking curiously at the
看起
spears.
来比预想中要劣质很多，不是吗？一如这场重逢。
Bro, kinda hot though. He says gently, his words coming showering down like heavy bricks. Okay, Cyrus, sir, please. We have no time. I know you're facing trauma. I love trauma-filled men, but not now. Ooh, he's pretty like this. Hello? I'm gonna cop that outfit.
你承认自己是罪人吗？不仅是罪人，还是习惯于将痛苦转嫁给旁人的畜生，以及一手协助我完成法阵布置的者。为什么不睁开眼睛看一看呢？看看这里的其他祭品，看看他们临死前有多恨。
我知道，在他们眼里，我是叛徒。
这件事，你拼了命的想要证明你不是，幡然悔悟，将我的计划告诉了安达瑞斯，还曾经试图协助他们拉拢弗雷。
If evil, why hot? Bro's hot too.
对，我都看着，是我放任的。没关系，黎维尔正好需要一些混乱。你们越反抗越愤怒，黎维尔就越虚弱，尤其是你。
什么意思？
血统纯正的奎斯坎尼斯天生天养，生来就是黎维尔的宠儿。你的血脉与这个世界最为亲近，我需要将你培养成足以打破这个牢笼，放我离去的宝剑。为了你足够锋利，为了黎维尔足够爱你，其他的奎斯坎尼斯都不需要活着。
Well，
所以你确实是一个叛徒，先是替我消灭同族，后是替反抗者传递消息。你还将替我杀了李维尔。如果世界之河存在意识，我想他一定会恨你。
我不可能让你得逞。
你已经被困献祭法阵，此杀毫无意义。现在，卡图鲁斯。
I swear to God, Cyrus, please.
跪下。
Oh my God, Cyrus, please don't let this man control you.
今晚叫上老魏去考虑。
Cyrus, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Exile. Well, that leaves me with no choice, I suppose. Him doing the magic circle, Cyrus. We want no betrayals. The diadem appears at almost exactly the same time as Cyrus breaks down. Okay. Apparently, having seen it coming, Luminota sends his giant scythe flying while Esteban focuses on Cyrus. With a smile on his face, however, Esteban remains unmoving. What is he up to? Luminatos's scythe stops cold right be it reaches Esteban. Jesus. Shaken violently, the giant shield beside Esteban neutralizes all the magical shockwaves from the eye of the storm in the blink of an eye.
监督，我感觉这里像是有什么能量场，一核能力调用不如先前顺畅，很难受。
I look at Luminotus. With a mist blow, I can see that he too is struggling, as his forehead grows sweaty. I haven't felt anything out of the ordinary, and I wonder if that has to do with the fact that I'm not an echomancer.
不要胡闹，洛特斯，你只是在白费力气。
Ignoring Esteban, he casts a spell straight at him. Dion, after him. Fire with the X energy weapons instead of your seed abilities. I'll try to help you with the terminal.
好。
还真是一如既往的不听话。
He backsteps and, with a swing of his right arm, a curious-looking box begins glowing in blue. And before I know it, I find myself in a swarm of Typhoon soldiers. Okay, buddy. Getting other people to do your dirty work? Oh, those damn things! Oh, thank you for taking care of that. Let me... Shit, where is it? No, canister. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I might as well go ahead. Please get sucked in that. Oh shit, it can. Nice. Okay. So it's hint. No more, right? You should be fine. We should be fine. They might come in this direction. We should be good. Okay. So we got that. Bro, I don't know what pull this guy has on Cytos, but I hope it doesn't actually work. Because bro, Cytos, please do not betray us. We're close to the end. So I'm really hoping they don't have him betray us and then leaves on a cliffhanger. And we gotta figure out what happens to Cyros afterwards. But I'm hoping bro can kind of get past all of the, I guess, brainwashing that's been passed on to him. Definitely still got a lot of trauma with that guy. What was it? Esteban, with Esteban. But it does look like he at least tried to do the good thing at the end back in Levade. And Luminatos hasn't killed him yet, so he's at least on our side. I know that part. Do I need to do this? Not yet. Where are we? That thing is there. Okay, yeah, right there. Perfect. And I still got that fire on the ground too. So if anyone goes, oh, that thing is healing itself. Oh, thank you for healing. I was not paying attention. Okay, I'll just ignore that there. No way, actually, Cyrus might need to bring his ass over. Hold on. Yeah, please get rid of that if you can. Thank you, Cyrus. Okay. He got that. Like, we're really close to end the chapter, and where the hell did Midas go? Are we ever gonna meet up with him again, or do they just write him off now? Alright, we got probably another round of care. Oh no, just the end? We're almost at the end, but no one else popped up. This might just be the boss. Okay, for this part. Yeah, no one has anyone to attack at this point. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, we're gonna... Yep, I'm just gonna do everything at this point. Oh. Oh, there we go. One. No, move, move. Move up, move up. Crap, I can't touch there, can I? Here? Okay, that's good enough. There we go. Nope. It won't reach. I gotta move them. There we go. Okay, let's do it like this. These bitches. Oh, thank you, sir. Your fire comes in handy so many times. Alright, so what's next? That thing? Oh, we gotta get close for that attack. Yeah, we do. Okay, never mind. We'll buff one more time. It's just this thing left, I think. There we go. Nice. Are you okay, buddy? Having broken free of the chaos, Cyros, out of reflex, reaches for the gigantic sword on the ground, only to find that it's being stepped on by someone else. Is he up close?
感觉到了吗？这里的环境与你正是契合。他们来自于我的一位旧友，被遗失在此，正好可以为我所用。可惜，他有些排斥我。现在，卡特鲁斯，我的骑士长，再次为我效命了。就用你深深印刻在脑海里的那种献祭方式，用你的血抹除他们对前代主人的驯服。
Cyros？
很简单，对不对？
你可以亲自去取。
Oh, it's the control, isn't it? With the collar around his neck tightening, and the spell engraved into it working, Cyrus can feel agonizing pain burrow all the way down to every last one of his limbs and bones.
我果然没有记错，我还不曾解除对你的契约，所以你大概一直没告诉这个世界的人，你就是给他们带来灾祸的
Oh, these sounds.
想让他们知道吗？去吧，听话。收队。
Cyros, please. We're getting close to the end, Cyros. I swear to God. We only got 2 left. The will to resist. Please, please. That's resisting, right? Right here. All right. No, I describe my life as lamentable, laughable, and despicable, but definitely not pathetic. Best boy, please.
这里就是尽头。不出意外的话，沙拉塔尔应该就在这扇门后。
018小姐姐，这一路过来，你说话可是越来越流畅啦。
还得感谢你们，愿意帮我恢复。
报告，监控已切断。
爆破手就位，火力支援就位。几位，找个掩体避一避吧。这扇门被人动了手脚，只能暴力破除了。
All right. And there they are. Is that the original? Everyone came, knowing exactly what to expect. But some can't help but let out a surprised gasp seeing what's in the room.
他在那里！
小小监督，看来你之前猜错了。看见他被剖开的位置了吗？他至少还保留了半个义核。
So they still have half.
你在看哪里啊？你没注意到他还在呼吸？
杀了他，将军！
The Chimera mercenaries all swarm up around Salatar, but soon find themselves less than useful as they grapple with all the pipes with functions that they can't even begin to understand.
都别看了，快把人弄下来呀！
将军看起来伤势好重，如果不管不顾把人带走，会不会反而害死他？那就赶紧到周围找找，这么多器械，总该有操作册子。
With it, the mercenaries scatter about and start digging through the place. Maizuru Oriyuki looks on it with a furrow unusually quiet. With her hand on Suzhou, she takes 2 steps backwards. At the entrance, she scans the room, apparently looking for something.
你在看什么？有哪里不对？那个，或者说那一伙在我们之前闯入的人，你说他们在这里做什么呢？资料没带走，至少原件没带走，只有通往这里的门打不开。可是等进来之后，又似乎什么事都没有发生。
Then who broke in and killed everyone?
苏想，我感觉不太妙。
实不相瞒，这地方让我想起你们那位处刑人。
Are they gonna burn this place to the ground?
怎么？嘘。
水滴声，是哪里漏了吗？
是不是他们找东西的时候动到哪里
The ground starts shaking violently, causing many of the experimental equipment stacked on top of the shelves to fall. With it, people in the lab waste no time trying to find shelter. Yep. Everyone's attention drawn towards some Salatar. Are they trying to burn down this place so there's no evidence? Bro, is Salatar even good? His wrist is covered in wounds, but the yellow sand quickly make their way into his blood, erasing the wounds from view. It's only upon closer inspection that one can see the parts that have been drawn. Couldn't he stop himself? One he can't break. We need to make him stop them. Dion? Still fighting the Typhoon soldiers moments ago, Dion suddenly turns around and trains her gun at Sato's right arm. With some hesitation, however, she points her gun at Esteban's head instead. Is it gonna work though? Is a bullet really gonna work at this point? Totally defenseless, she pulls the trigger. There is no way for Esteban to dodge the shot. Right then, a towering figure shows up and blocks the shot for him. Cyrus? Watch out! To everyone's surprise, however, the Crimson Typhoon soldier does nothing except cast a look at all of us. Then, with its mouth wide open, it turns around and charges at Esteban.
这种低贱的牲畜竟然还会护主。
With a death move, Esteban shrouds the Typhoon soldier in a fog of death. From the heart-wrenching scream it lets out, only one can imagine what must have happened to it.
刚才那是……
纳夫戴尔的意识没有完全消失，他还在反抗。
Okay. So Esteban's definitely taken over, but that guy, Frederick's still in there a bit. And that's something we can use to our advantage.
很难。
The black fog dissipates, revealing the Typhoon soldier from just now, looking menacing, but seeming to have lost his hostility towards Esteban. It seems dead.
卡米拉，开饭了。
I don't know how this is gonna end. We literally have one more part to this chapter, but it feels like we still have so many answers, not answers, so many questions that we don't have answered. Bro, Miss Camilla looks very gorgeous, doesn't she? Okay. We got detonators. Do I just go ahead and use those automatically? Please just let it be her and nothing else. We do, okay. That's closer to us. Let's go ahead and just use one. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Buff myself. Go ahead and just get that barrier, please.
需要我的支援。
Oh, it's not gonna hit. Mother, she's still too far away. I gotta move slightly up. Okay.
集火时间。
Cyrus, buddy, you're on my team. You can do this, right? You still have those. Well, that's not close to us. Mother trucking.
愿长风护佑你的灵魂。小监督有何吩咐
Bro, you don't get your.
跟紧我。
Oh, it's not a two-parter. I swear to God. Oh, Jesus.
让这里节奏慢下来，可以看到不一样的景色。
随时，当战则战。
I don't want to use it now. We're not close enough for that. Go ahead.
别躲啊！
Let me keep check of our HP. Our terminal's good. I still have some healing left. Alright, we're about 50%. Go ahead and just.
这么嚣张，不太好吧？
到我出场了 ，Rise up！
有话
Yeah,
说
let's
话。
go ahead and get these done.
送上门来的命，我就收下了。
小监督有何吩咐？
There you go.
目标确认。走好不送。
Alright.
需要我的支援。集火时间。
Don't want to switch anyone? No, I think we're good. Still got buff and regen. Jesus. Where'd she go? Where'd the girl go? Over here. Okay. Here we go. Next part.
让这里
Let's go ahead and buff everyone.
被音乐所感染吧。
跟紧我。
Thank you, buddy. Bro. Oh, there's more. I'm gonna just go ahead and detonate all these bitches.
快剑一吐头。
One more buff. Go ahead and
我
just.
在，这么嚣张，不太好吧？
You're not close enough for that attack, are you? Go ahead.
试试这个。
Sword form, I got you.
随时，当战则战。
小监督有何跟紧我。
Girl, die already. Did I get it? Oh, thank God. Okay.
你们确实比我预想中的更麻烦一些。
He gets a perfunctory applause, his eyes growing colder by the second.
弗雷亚的小东西就和他一样，总是会叫人失望。是。
退后！
With a pull from behind, I fall backward, looking anything but graceful. Right then, something zips past me and digs straight into the sand, turning the sand into an eerie swamp. I had no idea when Esteban even made a move.
我来拖住他，你们走。
可是，
需要有人将这里的情报送出去。
Louis, what are you doing?
还有，援兵来得越快，我存活的概率才会越大。
Got it.
不错的遗言，你们可以一起离开。
When I heard both Sardos and Esteban, I can barely recognize the hoarse voice.
你说什么？
At that question, Sardos puts on a smile. So what did he do with the circle? Rest powerful that. Okay. I cast a look over Esteban and see that he remains unmoving, looking as though he were bolted to the ground. If you sacrifice yourself.
你说的没错，奎斯坎尼斯的血脉天生天养，它或许来自于某个早已消亡的世界，但也成为养料，融入其他世界。感谢你，教会我用血迹开启通道的方法。
你可知道反噬主人有什么后果？
多谢您的关心，我早已经体会过了。也要感谢您的存在，令我时时惧怕，以至于这5年来，片刻不敢荒废。森罗有我的一切，为了应对您这位主人随时可能的到来，我必须为他做好万全的准备。
你的想法是否太天真了？就在你打定主意要与我同归于尽。 离开这里，我就不死。
您确实把我想得太天真，我可不相信5年前不惜一切代价也要逃出黎维尔的圣冕陛下会不惧怕死亡。放心，作为引路使，这一次我不会带您抵达任何一个世界了。我会确保我们一起死在通道的乱流之中。
Esteban looks forbidding. With the circle under feet working at full capacity, he can just tell that it won't be too long before the passage opens.
卡托鲁斯，我不得不承认，你这一次的表现确实出乎我的预料。但是，身为低等生命的你，未免太低估我们的能力了。只要我不吝惜刚在这个世界里得到的那一点补充。
No sooner has Esteban finished talking than a formidable wave of power lands right in the middle of the eye of the storm. Of course. The tactical defense terminal, which has never once failed to indicate the power of an enemy in number, blows up. Dion is the first one to fall. Looking at Cytos and Luminotus, I see that they seem anything but well. It's their sheer will that's keeping them standing now. Before I know it, several quills make their way out of the hair root behind Dion's ear. I'm no stranger to an anomaly like this, and know something irreversible is going to happen if we don't take action soon. There's got to be something I can do. I scrutinize my surroundings before 2 things suddenly stand out and catch my eyes. The divine relics that Salatar left behind. They're the entire reason Esteban came here in the first place. So there must be something that I can use to my advantage. Well, guess it's time I put my special constitution to the test. Here goes nothing. We're about to score up with this man? Having made up my mind, I dash at top speed toward the 2 divine relics. Esteban lets out a growl, except he can't catch up to me, having yet to break free of the circle. A razor-sharp object swooshes right straight at me from behind, only to take a totally different path and fly straight into the storm when someone deflects the lethal weapon. And that can only mean one thing. Someone has regained consciousness. With only a few steps away from Salatar's weapons now, I take a leap into the sand and pull the weapons out. Right then, something else comes flying straight at me. Out of reflex, I block it out with Salatar's giant shield. Then, all of a sudden, I find myself dissociate from the scene that's unfolding in a way that I'm as familiar as I'm unfamiliar with. My child. Oh, how I miss you. Who is this? Without so much as a second to think, I roll to the right, clenching the spear and the shield. The world as I see is a huge mess. I feel a blow drop on me, yet I feel no pain. And then, I'm taken aback when I realize that the weapons in my arms seem to become light as clouds. Oh shit! Salazar? At long last, the divine relics have found their way back to their owner. No longer tarnished with the traces from exposure to the sun and wind in the desert, the weapons now seem to shine and cheer in their newfound glory. I'm out to break into a smile when I see Salazar charge at Esteban. Xu Zhao isn't here yet, but she's already gone ahead and activated her field barrier to keep everyone safe. Dragged off a dirt bike that they got from God knows where, my Zuru Oriyuki wobbles a little, but her composure and stance as steady as ever. With a few thousand paper cranes streusing out of her sleeves, she quickly drags the four of us, no longer able to move, off the battlefield. A few seconds later, Salazar starts charging at all of us. Like a ghost, CV018 takes Salazar into her own hands, her cloak shredded into pieces by the wind, revealing for the first time what's underneath. This, of course, is far from being able to stop Salazar, who severed CV018's robotic arms with her sphere in the way of a fatal blow, plunging CV018 to the ground. A split second later, a dark monster-shaped figure swooshes out from the side and snarls at the spear, slowing down Salazar. Taking advantage of the window, CV018 jumps to her feet and deals a few blows with her still functioning robotic arms, eventually succeeding in keeping Salazar at bay with Midas, who later joins her. You're still alive, buddy! Also, she's the one who said the line.
唯独没有可悲。知道我这一路上看见了什么吗？我看见了我的雕像，可愿伊南娜的人不敢在我活着的时候为我塑像。可笑在我死去后失去继任者，就从此再没有人能够动摇他们的统治。直到这时，他们才敢把我视作无害。可恨这一切都不是在纪念我，恰恰相反。 他们构筑虚假的故事，用抹消我的方式来庆祝他们肮脏的胜利。
我很抱歉。
一个被丢出来做戏的幌子战神，
Damn！
什么资格替伊南娜说抱歉
You had to call him an extra。
我这个战神，不是为了那些把我当幌子的人当的。这声抱歉，也仅仅是我自己想说。
无所谓，只要你不挡路。
沙拉塔尔，我大概能猜到你想做什么，我一定还会阻止你的。
1125天前，我在沙马什的实验室醒来，神智恢复，不能控制我的身体，却能感觉到那些人在我身上做的实验。那时我想，只要我的国家还要我，只要有人来救我，我就还是伊南娜的战神沙拉塔尔。 我发现伊南娜也在做实验，用我那仅剩一半的力量和谐，那种被一刀一刀切成千分万分的体验，我居然全都可以感受得到。再后来，我甚至能感受到你们的异变与死亡。伊南娜和沙马什太糟了，需要清理。
So she wants both of them now.
如果你真想救人。 就让他们在死前离开国境线，再也不要回来。
And she's just gone like that? With it, Solitaire leaves carrying her weapons, leaving all of us standing in silence. What the hell? with a click. The handcuffs holding. Oh, they're gone? Well.
解开了。
Did she somehow pick it?
别这么惊讶，现场给你们产品找到一个漏洞，你不谢谢我吗？
他明明可以感知生物电，根本不可能。
那也得我有才行啊。
You lost me.
哎呀，小监督，你在哪里？哦，躺着呢。你能不能先起来再和我说话？
No?
哦，看起来好可怜。
Can I go home?
那你就躺着好好休息吧，我先溜了。如果还有下
So
次
it's
见面
just
的
ending?
话，记得报我刚才把你拖出来的救命指纹。
Says Maizuru Odayuki with a smile. Then, in a blink of an eye, well, there she goes. Sitting up with all your might, you see that the storm has grown a lot weaker, and that Esteban is now nowhere to be seen. Guys, I think we should get out of here as soon as we can. Before the guys from Elanon and Sumash get here, that is. Everyone seems to have made a reasonable recovery.
小监督说的对，只是这么多人一起行动，目标还是太大，这里也还有些善后工作。你们几个身份特殊的
Are you
先走吧。
sure you're gonna meet up with us?
我与瓜叶莲处理完这里的事情，就来找你们，保持联络。收队，今晚叫上老魏。
I already did the battle. Okay. Roll. One more part. Yup. Last one, self-conscious. I want to stay here. Hey, sorry we haven't contacted you in a while. Bubbles, what's going on?
你们怎么跑去伊南娜吃上，差点吃死了！
哎呀，去！监督你别理他，就是看新闻被吓到了，非要看到你们才行。
怎么画面里只有监督，另外2个人呢？
They're still good.
我们在哪？在哪？你们怎么搞得鬼迷日眼的不漂亮了？
What are your manners?
我警告你
There you go.
别学个新词就开始乱用。好了，见也见到了，有什么话等回来再说。挂了。
Bye. Mamoru, hey buddy.
可算联系上了，刚和谁说话呢？知不知道你们还没有落地就失联？我在海联，心脏病都快吓出来了。
Oh, sorry about that.
早知道就该跟你们一起去。
Might have helped. Come on, we pulled through just fine.
你个小丫头片子还好意思笑？这要有事儿那还了得？得了，我也不占用你们时间，说正事儿。南半球那边的事态一直在升级，我们注意到伊南娜和沙马什已经有动作，接下来怕是准备全境封锁。你们在？
Are we stuck here?
别怕，航线的事情这边已经在安排。为了不引人注意，上头应该会让你们跟着第一批撤侨的队伍走。时间不会太晚，你们几个记得找个离机场近的地方等通知，千万不要错过了。
Yeah, got it.
那就先这样吧。 等回来了，再请你们吃饭。
Hello, Mr. G? No worries. Ran into a bit of a situation here. We'll put it all down into a report when I'm back.
他好吗？
是吧？沙拉塔尔死而复生，南半球很快就要乱了。
Yeah, this definitely is not over.
你们有什么打算？要和我们一起走吗？
不，我想要留在这里，亲自看一看，看一看，当兵器成为人， 当人有了思想，学会反抗，我想看看那些曾经高高在上的东西到底怕不怕。
我也不了，毕竟我还是伊南娜的战神加路。我的国家就算再有情也好，我也不可能看着他亡在沙拉塔尔的复仇里。
监督说，你去造神计划的大本营毁了那里的半个义和，伊南娜不会找你麻烦吗？
有沙拉塔尔在，他们不敢。
好吧，联系方式已经给你们了，如果有需要，不是涉及国际社会的那种需要，随时可以联系我们，我们会尽力帮忙。
There's that lady. Yup. She's everywhere.
哎呦，小昙花怎么这么冷淡啊？任务不顺利？
I didn't realize that. The thing is injected right into her rib? That area?
确实不达预期。
She turns around and casts a look over the place, which now seems to fit the very definition of the word miserable.
战神加路把这里毁得彻底。我虽然救出一些资料，但数据还是丢失了许多。你的情况怎么样？
圆满完成任务，就是一不小心又给白金科技送了一份，你不会怪我吧？
既然你联系我了，我也就顺势告诉你一件事。目前伊南娜与沙马什已经对一切商用航线开启管制，我们得越过边境线，去其他地方想想办法了。
哦，可是我无所谓啊。
给你一个忠告：离开南半球后，不要返回海狸，找个借口去北三岛避一避风头。
为什么？
你做得太过了，恐会惹来杀身之祸。
In the organization? In Lokutada? Girl, you've been playing too much on both sides.
没意思。
Okay, so now people are after my Zudu. Encrypted communication. Boss, I need to tell you something. We have a bit of a situation here in Halen, the place you asked me to keep an eye on. Looks like shit is about to hit the fan there. What do you need? Finally a flight back home.
监督，您在看什么？
Are they... What happened to Cyros and the rest of them? I swear to God. Did they not come back?
对哦，难道同时起飞的还有其他航班
Oh my god. Yeah, no, we might not see them for a while. That's possible. The past few days have been long, but we're all finally ready to head back to Halen. Looking out the window and seeing that the world out there hasn't changed a bit from when I first got here, I can't help but think about what lies in store for the Southern Hemisphere down the road. Or the whole of Senlo, for that matter. These things just keep popping into my mind now with my plate clear. Bai Ji, would you mind describing what the argument was like that you had with the professor before you left Seed? I came across some of his research data in Elenon, and I was thinking about having a conversation with you about that when we're back in Halen. Please let Bai Ji be alive. I have a question for you, Mr. Tong. It's about how Professor Q suddenly decided to quit after the Dark Zone incident. I understand he was under a lot of heat, but I was wondering if there is more to it. Professor? Are we still on the same path? Now we're really questioning what we're doing. Seeing no response, I decide to send the message. Hey, never mind. That was my cat walking on my keyboard just now.
背叛，大概也是我的一种命中注定。没有束缚，没有操纵，单纯是我自己。关于黎威尔的一些过往，我无意隐瞒。我会想办法解决我背负的契约，之后以邮件形式 将那些事情整理发送。这些年给大家添麻烦了。
Bro's leaving? I swear to God, Cytos, no.
真的对不起。
The reason I'm playing this game is for you. Oh my God.
这个时间，他们返程航班应该已经起飞了。
你已经在海灵经营了5年，如果真的放不下，你就回去。
这还怎么回？埃斯特班还在乱跑，我怎么敢回？至少，该把风险消除在海林以外的地方，才算是保护他们吧。
With a wry smile, Scarlet puts her hand on the resignation letter.
别这么决绝，断了回家的路。都说你多少次了
？Grow a pair.
浩苍，别害怕。
Reject application? Yeah. Reject that bitch, bro. You're not resigning. We're gonna get your ass back here.
你这老东西，没事拦着我做什么？把我的艾特纳之匣还给我！
这声音听起来怎么这么像弗雷
？Did he abandon Fred's body?
我只是路过。老东西，你有本事绑着我，有本事把我嘴也堵上啊！
啊！等等，他旁边那位好像是……
Oh my God. Medical center. Bai Ji. Bai Ji. Bai Ji. Bai Ji. Bai Ji. Bai Ji. Oh my God. Please. No! I'm gonna crash out. There's no shot! He's alive at least! Bai Ji is alive! Oh my God. Story is non-voluntary survivor? Bro, how are they gonna continue the story? There's no shot. This chapter kind of made me mad. There's so many unanswered questions with that one. Now we have Esteban roaming free. Looks like he abandoned Frederick's body. Not sure if he can gain that back. Cyril's basically resigned from Red, but we said fuck that, bro ain't resigning, but he's still stuck here. And Eleanor and Sumash, oh my gosh. And Solitar is free. CV018 is there also, and then there's Midas. This one actually, this chapter kind of makes me a bit mad. There's so many unanswered questions, and I swear to God, I hope they actually go back over this later. I just know we're not gonna go back to the hemisphere, that part anytime soon. And it's gonna be so mad, but thankfully, Bai Ji's in the hospital. This man, alive, as far as I know. Praying he does not die. At least I got Bai Ji alive, and Cytos, he's fine. He's gonna come back eventually, I'm praying. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, but still pissed me off a bit. But we'll just see what happens next. Next stream, Monday maybe. I haven't made my schedule yet, but you guys will all know it by this Sunday. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye bye!